Yo, thank you so much for joining, everyone. So, let me go AFK first. Yo, Soy Boy, welcome to the stream. Let me check on BMN Shock. Yes.
As a high ping.
Yeah.
Good job I'm not playing.
I think there's no problem when you're watching, like, the match.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay, they joined. So if you guys don't know, there's gonna be 3 matches for today, and then it's all gonna be first to 10. Let me show you guys the lineup. Wait. So we got BMN Shark from Singapore versus T Bang Bang from Indonesia. We got the second match is gonna be Captain Flufflos versus Sa. Captain Flufflo is from Singapore too, and then Sa is from Japan. And in the third match, we got Mr. K versus Word Salad, and then Mr. K just won Coliseum Pacific. So and Word Salad got 4th place in Coliseum Pacific, so it's gonna be sweaty. So I'm looking forward to all the matches.
Could you just invite me back to the coth real quick?
Okay, let me invite you.
Hopefully, it keeps me in here this time.
Okay.
If it does keep knocking me out, we can always stream through Discord.
Okay, yeah.
Do it that way. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Excited to see some Asian talent. Obviously, we don't get to see it very often in the NRS scene.
Yeah, I feel like the last time the Coliseum Global is the first time that we got some chance to showcase the talent of Asia. And then because usually we don't get ESL, we don't have ESL, we don't have like open series, we don't have pro comms. So usually a lot, but there are a lot of passionate players, especially in, I feel like, the Japanese scene and also the Pakistan scene. There are a lot of like passionate players. They really love the game, and then they just grind the game, and then I feel like we just I just want to give them a chance to play like on stream to showcase the talent, I guess. Can you join the King of the Hill, Stutter?
It is joining
Okay.
right now.
Okay, I think the players are ready, so. Yo, Mr. Black, welcome to the stream. I think the match is starting, so do I have to stream through Discord? I can stream through Discord.
It's joining match right now. If it doesn't let me in this time, then yeah, we'll have to do that.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Jugabro.
Okay, can you watch the match? Stutter,
I could do it. I could do it.
I think
Twitch,
you joined it. You joined the.
Johnny Cage.
Oh, BMN Shark is still playing Johnny. I haven't been playing BMN Shark in so long. I last time I played him is like a year ago, and then he was playing Johnny, and right now he's still playing Johnny. I think he's sticking to his main character. So if you guys don't know, BMN Shark is from Singapore. From what I heard, he got 2nd place in the Singapore local. So yeah, BMN Shark, we're starting. And then T Bang Bang is like a really good player. I play him some time ago, and he's from Indonesia. Wait, why is the game end?
I
Oh,
think it's just not allowing me.
okay. I was trying for Discord. I will invite again.
My bad.
Yo, Tom, welcome to stream. Cloud Heifer, welcome to stream. Let me send the invites again.
Delayed start, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Let me in. Wait. BMN Shock and also. I think Quad Heifer is supporting as Indonesian player. Can you see it
Brilliant.
from my screen? Yeah.
I should be able to. Awesome.
Nice. I think I'll go FK. Yep. And then the players can start the match.
Alright, so we saw a little bit of a preview there of Johnny Cage versus Spawn. So we'd imagine that they're probably going to stick with the same characters. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Looking at it on paper, I'd imagine it's going to be a bit of a fight to who gets first blood, really, who gets that early life lead, and then can really sort of maintain a good sort of zoning position. Both characters having pretty decent fireballs.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know what variation Johnny's using, because I feel like in this matchup you're going for the straight force ball, right? Because I do know for some matchups players tend to use the low force ball to combat the zoning of the other players.
If that's the way that Bearded Manshog wants to go, like to approach this matchup, that's certainly a way that he can go. Not that regular force ball isn't a good enough projectile as is, but I think if he does end up picking a low force ball here, it will help him quite a lot.
Fire and brimstone.
But we'll see here.
Me.
Oh, and then T-Bang Bang is actually using the low parry for the gunshot.
Interesting. You don't see that move very often.
Usually you see the floating move of the cape, and then you see the crushing blow move. But this move is actually going to be interesting.
Yeah, you regularly see sort of soul forfeit, charging Hellspawn.
Yo, Timothy, welcome to
a bit
stream.
of a staple. We have got just outtake, Rising Star, and Throwing Shades.
I feel like this is like the go-to variation for a lot of Johnny players.
Yeah, it has that. It has the armor break. It has the great special move in sort of the outtake uppercut, which is really good. The down one special is a great option that Johnny has at his disposal, especially with the amount of highs he has, and of course he has that comeback factor with the shades. Immediately a bit of tentativeness to start off there.
Or just doing the shadow kick.
I like that, I like that. Just do it early to make sure he's aware of it. Really nice punish there with 3-4. The forward roll from Bam Bang. No whiff punish there, but he'll be too sad about that. Clean jump in though from Beardman Shark. He's going to get a nice bit of corner carry here. Ending with that rising uppercut. Gives you great Oki as Johnny gets the throw. Just commits there. Doesn't quite hit confirm his back 3-4, but manages to land that nut punch anyway.
But Spawn is actually in the corner, so one hit it will actually kill.
Yeah, you've got to be careful of Spawn's throw there in the corner. It's a massive source of damage for him. Gets the conversion but drops the combo, but Beardman Shark manages to pick it up anyway with a throw at the last moment. Takes that first round.
Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, it's going to be crucial for Beardman Shark here in this matchup to stay out of that corner.
Well, thank you so much for follow.
Probably the most superior corner game out of all the characters here. That's got a whiff punch there from the back corner. I do believe that combo there into the low gunshot. So it's a nice little. It's not really a mix-up because it's a little bit too slow for that, but sort of like a non-committal move. Catches him at the end of that backwards roll, but didn't believe enough to go for the nut punch, get a full conversion.
Or doing
Bam Bang
downfall
committing.
into the nut punch actually.
It was unfortunate there from Beardman Shark. He had the right idea, but didn't quite get the full punish. Chase down again with the glow kick, pushing him further to this right-sided corner now. Bam Bang though, just staggering these projectiles, keeping it nice and safe. It's anyone's game. The walk-up throw was too obvious, and Beardman Shark will or should have taken it. Didn't quite have the bar to finish him off, but the nut punch is very plus on hit. Guarantees him a down one there.
Down one into a rising star. It's actually a guaranteed kill, I think.
Unless Bam Bang flawless blocked it, it was, I believe. The chip was more than enough. But yeah, first game to Beardman Shark. Nice showing here with Johnny Cage, and I think he's playing the matchup fairly well so far. I think that the main priority, of course, against Spawn, like I say, is to stay out of that corner. And even when he pushes Spawn to the corner himself, he's keeping enough of a distance, especially on wake up, just so that no shenanigans can take place. There's no way that Spawn can suddenly turn the tide, which is so easy for him to do in the corner.
Johnny Cage. 9-year-old me is
We are going to see a return to the same characters here.
Still using the low parry. We haven't seen a lot of low parry from.
No, it's an interesting inclusion here. Most spawns would end up using, like you say, either the float or the soul forfeit, just to eke out that extra bit of damage. But it's not like Spawn needs the extra damage; it gets a lot anyway. And speaking of which, it gets a nice clean hit here off the charging hell Spawn. Just goes for a down two, expecting a breakaway. Clean back one hit as well. Again, no breakaway from Beardman Shark, but a miss confirmed here. The
grabbing him out of the roll.
Yeah, nice. He's done a good read on the roll there. He has been doing a lot of wake-up rolls. Speaking of which, another one coming out here from Beardman Shark, and a nice punish there on the low gunshot. He read that he wasn't going to amplify that move. You can, of course, amplify the low gunshot and continue firing.
Is the low gunshot itself punishable if you're not not amplifying it?
Yes, both versions are punishable, I believe. Okay. So if you don't amp it, it's quite minus, but you've got to kind of make a read that they're not going to amp it. Then there may be like a few frames.
I know it's hard.
It is. I think even if you block amplified gunshots, I think it's still unsafe, but it has a lot of chips, obviously, which you want to avoid. Nice clean trip guard there with the 3-4, forces the breakaway finally from Beardman Shark. He's managed to maintain the momentum here, though. He's got the throw in the corner. Staggers this standing 2, trying to shimmy Bam Bang, but he's not biting. Gets a nice clean hit, spends that extra bar for the 40% now. throwing him back into the corner here. Ooh, and then just goes under the back throw. It should be it now for this round. That was nice end to that round there from Bang Bang. He knows that Beardman Shock is going to expect him to back off and
calling out the
bit.
cancel on the parry. Thank you so much for follow.
Clean catch with the backdash there with the forward 3.
The Samurai, thank you so much for follow.
Seems to be getting into his groove here.
Nice punish on the 3-4.
Clean whiff punish on the 3-4. Very whiff punishable. And yeah, with that air to where we'll get a nice and easy corner conversion. No breakaway available for Bang Bang. Yeah, 2-0 for Beardman Shock.
Yo, everyone here, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the exhibition from Asia. Bam Bam is still sticking to spawn.
He is. He's going to stick it out with spawn here. In this first to 10 exhibition format, you have a lot of games to play with, so
yeah,
there's no need to panic and switch off characters early.
I do know spawn. It did switch variation though. He switched to Raising Hell.
Raising Hell, yes. I'm not quite familiar what that move entails.
Which is I think it's
I
the
believe
low. It's the low hitting.
Yes, it is the low chain. I think you are right. Yeah, the low chain, in my opinion, is there you go. Immediately uses it there. It's a much faster sort of tool. The low gunshot kind of played a similar role.
Nice punish on the low chain.
He'd already used the 2 bars to amplify it twice, so doing it a 3rd time there is easily punishable from Beardman Shock. And commits again to the back 1-3 and gets armor broken. But again, just a singular hit from spawn can eke out so much damage. Both breakaways gone now from both players. Bang Bang challenging on those plus frames, and then gets his short hop block. With the amp there. Oh, and a clean whiff punish there with the back one. First round going to Bang Bang, a little bit of an adaptation here. The low chain is certainly putting in a lot more work than the low gunshot ever did already here.
Oh, just doing raw shadow kick. Nice NTF with the standing 3.
Yeah, standing 3 is one of Spawn's better anti-airs. He hasn't got a very good reactionary one. His standing one's not great, but standing 3 is really good at certain ranges. Another clean whiff punish with 3-4. He's starting to find the right space here to use it against Beardman Shock's approach. Beardman Shock's got to be a bit more patient here, and he is. Manages to block the back one.
String.
Holds down there, expecting some sort of throw from Bang Bang, but it doesn't come out. Doesn't quite kill him, didn't have a second bar there to finish him off, but will be able to skip him out. Yeah, answering back immediately with this variation change here. Bang Bang back in the fight. 2-1 now.
Sex machine.
Yo, Timothy, thank you so much for follow.
Of course.
I think Beardman Shock will stick to this ferret. Wait.
Man,
I don't know why Bang Bang has picked Johnny Cage.
I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know what the ruling is on whether you can change a character on a win or not. This is only an exhibition, so
Yeah.
it's up to you, I suppose.
I think Yo, Bang Bang, you can only switch variation when you
Round
when you lose a
one.
game.
Fight.
So I think we can just play this game out and then you can switch back to spawn. Yo, JFK, welcome to stream. So we can just play this game out and then. Yeah, I won't count this game, Quad Hyper. I will not count this game.
Round two. Fight.
Actually committing to the string, the KB string.
Beardman shot still showing that he's even the superior Johnny here. Although he has found himself in the corner.
Oh, doing downfall, not punch. We're doing that now.
You don't really see it very much, but in theory it's quite good, right? Because the downfall into nut punch, there's a delay there that's going to throw you off.
Rip Arena, thank you so much for the follow.
Sure, it could be.
I feel like poking the special is really catches people off guard because usually you just try to poke back after the poke, right?
Yeah, it's always been a very powerful.
Yeah,
powerful
Stutter is
mix-up
on the mic.
in every NX game. Hello. Yes, I am. How are we doing, Rip?
Final round. Fight.
Currently enjoying your coffee because I need it.
Oh, back free string actually doesn't gel into force ball with Johnny. Because Johnny has a smaller hitbox.
He
So
does.
some force ball actually doesn't gel.
Yeah, that particular string I think whips on everyone who has a smaller hitbox. There's one particular string where it does jail. I think it's 3-4.
Johnny
Could be wrong
Cage
though.
wins.
It used to whiffs on a lot of more characters, but after they fix it, I feel like it still whiffs on Joker, Johnny, and some female characters.
Raiden as well.
Yeah.
Raiden's got a weird hitbox though. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't.
Okay, so Batman is gonna switch back to spawn now, I think. And then I'm gonna just switch the scope up. Yep.
Me. Sex machine.
No, wait, he's still picking Johnny. Why are you still picking Johnny?
Spawn.
Yep.
There we go.
Guns and bruises.
Yep. No, you cannot switch variation too. Okay. I think this is okay now, right?
I mean, it's up to you. If they keep on like disrupting, you can start like
yeah,
awarding.
that wasn't count because he wasn't using spawn, so I didn't count it being man shot. I think he chose the wrong version, but I think I will count this game from now on. All right.
Yeah.
I think he still doesn't use the low chain variation.
He switched back to Blazing Glory, I believe.
Yeah. So you can only switch your variation or characters after a loss.
Going to roll here. Proving very fruitful, forces the breakaway out of Beardman's shot. This is not where he wants to be. Nice. Wasn't quite punished there, but manages to catch some sort of backdash with the forward 3. Breakaway gone on both sides now. Bidman Sharp mounting a bit of a comeback here after getting punched in the corner early this round. 4 getting caught by a clean back 1-3. Not what you want to be doing. Just like that. The life lead switched once again. Yeah, just catch him. Oh, drops his combo though. Surely went for a fatal blow conversion, but didn't come out.
Oh, nice jump, nice tag on calling in the low gunshot.
Yeah, lovely jump there. Gets a nice optimal punish as opposed to just blocking the gunshot.
Fight.
Another raw flash kick there. Oh, sorry, glow kick. I think he's 4 for 4 on those now and on hitting. Clean forward 2, but no hit confirmed.
You can actually duck the fireball after the 3-4 string, if you guys don't know.
Yeah, 3-4 does not jail.
Yeah, and that string right there, 4-2-3, actually doesn't gel into 4-4-2. Oh, pressing on the plus frame and down 4 into nut punch working again.
Once again. That jumping whiffing wasn't quite able to get over the top of spawn enough, but T-Bang Bang doesn't capitalise. Bidman Shot getting a clean
Doesn't
hit.
even need the fatal blow cancel, just doing the fatal blow is enough.
Keeps it nice and safe. The amount of times we see Johnny Cages go for the cancel there when it's not needed.
Yep.
But Bidman Shot was aware. Finishes that round. Goes up 3-1 now.
So the score is 3-1 now. Is he gonna switch to use the low chain variation? Oh yeah.
I hope he does. I believe he has right there. I think I saw Rising Hell or Raise Hell.
Yeah, I feel
He's
like
selected there.
that move just is a better low move, I believe.
Yeah.
Because the low gunshot and the Racing Hell is also low. Both of them are low. And then this move after certain string, I believe, is safe.
Yes, after you amplify the low chain,
Yeah, it's actually safe.
as opposed to the low gunshot. Both moves are very similar, right? Like you say, and there's two differences. So the low gunshot has a KB attached to it where you parry a low, right? But that very rarely comes out. And if you use the move too much or too sparingly, you're just never going to get it.
Oh, Shadow Kick actually not working out for BMN shot this time.
T-Bang Bang getting a nice 1-1 back to crushing blow punish.
Tom is first to 10. All 3 matches are first to 10.
One thing that low chain gives you as well is, you know, being a safe low special when you amplify it, but it actually lowers Spawn's hitbox when he's doing it, so you go underneath projectiles, so you favourably trade against people like Johnny, right? So I just think overall it's a much better move in the matchup, and I mean we're seeing proof here. Bang Bang has been performing better with equip.
Or catching him with the overhead.
Oh, goes to the wrong special at the end though.
I think
this is it. And with that, yeah, Bearman Shark should be able to close it out here. Keeps it nice and unbreakable. Ends in the 1-2-1. Pissed off.
Round 2. Fight.
The non-command grab. Manages to steal that first round. Ooh, just gets caught in the air there by the end of 3-4. Forces the breakaway. Beardman Shark. Again, lovely whiff punish. The amount of times that Bang Bang has managed to get a clean whiff punish off of a backdash. Beardman Shark just needs to get used to this spacing here.
I think
where he can press. Clean jump over, but wasn't quite quick enough to get a punish. T-Bang Bang lives to see another day there. No amplify on the low chain, manages to get away with it though. Uses that cancel there just to get a little mix up. Got free throw.
Nice NTF from Bang Bang.
Yeah. Really nice. No breakaway now for Beardman Shark. It's not looking great here in this particular round. He has still got Fatal Blow though, and with that throw, he is in Fatal Blow territory. One hit will take it here. 3-4.
Oh, actually,
Does anti-air him.
catching him with the amplified fireball.
Final round.
On his way up there. Beardman Shark trying to force it at the end. Takes it to a final round though here in this 5th game. Lovely anti-air again there with the standing 3. Doesn't get any more though, doesn't convert into anything else.
Oh, doing down
Oh, the down one
punch.
nut punch. Bam Bang not blocking there after the down 1.
I actually didn't think that would hit because he have the option of down 1 into Rising Star, so I feel like you should always be looking out for down 1 Rising Star.
Yeah, I agree. That is something you're going to be looking out for a lot. So, as far as characters go, Johnny's like not the best to be committing to such things like that, right? Because people are going to be looking out for it a lot. While we're talking though, 50% coming out from T Bam Bang off of a simple Fatal Blow conversion. Doesn't have the bar to finish him off, but gets that anti-air again. The glow kick, paying off
catching him, anti-airing with the standing 3.
Unfortunately, Beardman Shark managed to get the hit there off of the glow kick, but he wasn't quite close enough to the corner to get any Oki. He had to force his way in once again, and it's so difficult to get in on spawn when you've got such little health. That 3-4 being such a tremendous button to keep your opponent out for not much risk really, especially if your opponent blocks it.
Yeah. Also with like, it's a phenomenal anti-air with the standing 3 button.
Yeah.
So it's really
They
hard
can
to get
lead
in
into
spawn.
massive damage as well, right? If you
standing 3
sort
into
of
the
a-
charge.
yeah, into the charging
Juggy,
hell
bro.
spawn.
Of course.
So that's now 3-2, I believe.
You
Yeah,
want
it's
it?
3-2, BMN Shark.
3-2, yeah. Bam Bang taking that one there. A return to the same variations for both here. No more Johnny Mirror shenanigans for now.
Round 1. Fight.
Delays that fireball there.
It's actually not a punish, but a reversal maybe catching him, pressing a button or backdashing.
Believe backdashing, Bam Bang, and most spawns end up doing that quite a lot. So a nice little read there from Beardman Shark. He's been pretty good on the glow kick read so far. Breakaway was forced out from Bam Bang, and the amplify low chain there keeps him far away enough so that he can get a clean whiff punish again on the approach from Johnny Cage. 3-4, yeah, a tremendous button in the corner. Covers every single option that Johnny has, in fact. I don't think
Johnny's
he has anything
in jail
he can do in
now.
the corner.
He's in jail now.
Yeah, this is really where Spawn starts to play his game. Great knowledge though there from Bam Bang. He had the correct spacing, and you press 3-4 on a
That's
certain
a punish.
timing, and there is nothing that Johnny can do. And just cleaning out a whiff punish off of that back roll. Breakaway's gone from Beardman Shark. A lot of damage is available now. Dashes up throws, but wasn't quite close enough. Gets thrown into the corner himself here. Now we all know Spawn still has access to plenty of damage from the corner.
Empty jumping
Empty
to throw.
Sure, an escape failed there. Bam Bang was just about ready for the throw, but not which direction.
Oh,
The wake
that's
up
a
down
KB.
one there, yeah.
This
Gonna be a
is
lot of
gonna be
damage
huge.
here.
Have to
Hasn't
break.
quite
Yep.
got Fatal Blow.
Just gotta break away in time.
Not looking great here for Beardman Shark, but it is possible. Manages to block the mix up there, doesn't quite get the punish.
Finish him.
But
Oh,
back
tries
one
to
catching him.
fake out. Yeah, tries to fake out the Fatal Blow cancel there. Tries to steal some frames by going for another forward 3, but Bam Bang was ready for it. He evens it up now, 3-3. A really nice adaptation from Bam Bang.
I feel like this two character, like with Fatal Blow, or the Crushing Blow in the corner with Spawn is just like, can do a lot of unbreakable damage. So you always have to watch out for those.
Yeah, both characters have access to very explosive moments, right?
Yeah.
Um, one thing I'd like to see is Beardman Shark just to change his approach a little bit more, right?
Call me out.
It's very difficult to get in on Spawn, especially when he has that life lead. He has a great zoning option, and then he also has great tools to, to fend you off at a decent range. Like you say, that standing three is a tremendous anti-air at most ranges. He needs to try and go underneath it a little bit. That one thing to remember, that 3/4, the three part of that string is a high, right? And if the Spawn is staggering that string, just trying to throw it out there in the neutral, you can duck it and potentially get a punish. So see how Beardman Shark changes it up here, if at all. Projectile going over Johnny there, but the Amplify keeping him in check. Back one catches him there, but doesn't commit to anything.
Back one actually anti-air Johnny out of the air.
I don't think he was too ready for that. Perhaps expecting a trip guard, but was a little bit too early.
That's a punish.
Well, commits there. Just like that. Bam Bang, he had quite a dominant start to this round, but that one committal to an unsafe string, and he's nearly 60% down here, and stuck in the corner. Clean whiff punish here from Beardman Shark. Didn't quite have the bar to launch Bam Bang there, but he's still got a massive life lead. One throw though. Beardman Shark holds strong, doesn't get thrown.
Oh, doing downfall into nut punch, that is actually risky. Because
So
if he block
risky.
it, he's dead.
Round
He's dead, yeah, just like that. Fatal blow spent easily there. He manages to block that. But as we're seeing, there's that slight delay just naturally occurring between the down four and the nut punch, and he's just not quite ready for it. Perhaps Bam Bang needs to start sort of counter poking with a poke himself just to interrupt that, so he doesn't get caught by it. If that does start happening though, that's where Beardman Shark can start applying the
Nice
poking
whip
to
punish with
Rising
the back
Star
one.
instead. Nice whip punish there, gets a clean jump in. Or clean jump over, sorry. Forces the breakaway out of Bam Bang now. Back one whiffing, no whiff punish though. Whiffs the glow kick as well. Nice jump there, I like that. He's been dashing in and getting caught by that back one a lot.
Nice call on the
Beardman
bro.
It has to break away there. Round was
Now
surely over.
Johnny has the Fatal Blow cancel. One hit into Fatal Blow cancel. Might be dead. Catching him off guard with back one racing hell.
Yeah, great little mix up there. Nice and safe as well.
Fight.
That variation change, coming in perfectly there.
Oh, missed the
Again,
punish.
commit to the unsafe, but no punish. So that no punish there is crucial.
Nice call on the throw.
Oh, and breakaway was available for Beardman Shark, so going for the armor break there, not the worst option. A lot of damage left on the table though.
I'm not sure, but I think you can fussy get the back one into racing hell or back 1-2 string.
You can. I think you block low and react to the overhead, or sort of delay your stand block. But if you're not familiar with the character, it can be difficult. No forward throw there. Was potentially close enough to the KB, which would have killed.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
actually not a
lovely.
punish. That's actually just a raw shadow cake.
Interesting there. So Beardman Shark had the right idea, right? The high projectile whiffed, and he read that the amplify wasn't coming out. He just, obviously, because you're not blocking anything, you can't get a reversal timing on that flash kick. So it's difficult to manually time that punish. Didn't quite get it, but all the same, Bam Bang was clearly pressing something, perhaps backdashing, perhaps going for another standing three, not expecting Beardman Shark to disrespect the amplified projectile there. An interesting end to that round that really could have gone any way, but it ended up going in Beardman Shark's favour. And now the score is
Jugga
It's
bro.
4-3.
4-3?
BMN
4-3. Yeah, there we go.
Point break.
Same variations returning into it now.
Yeah, I feel
After,
like
you know, quite... Go on.
Racing Hell is actually doing really good for Bang Bang. It's
Yeah.
doing a much better job than the low shot.
Round 1.
Yeah,
Fight.
it's completely changed the dynamic of the first attempt so far, right? It was quite an early and dominating lead, a 2-0 lead for Beardman Shark, and after the small mishap with the Johnny Mirror, the Raising Hell has proved very useful so far. However, that is the kind of move that, as the further this first attempt goes on, Beardman Shark's going to get more and more used to the tendencies that Bang Bang is going to fall into. And so he's going to have to start, mixing up his offense as opposed to just relying on this small 50-50. Meanwhile, though, Beardman Shark, a dominating round so far, goes for a second throw there, but it gets teched, but then gets a clean whiff punish on the 3-4. Manages to chip him out there at the end. The 1-2-1 into projectiles,
Round
finishing it
2.
off.
Fight.
Oh, that was a floss block attempt, I believe.
Manages to get away with it. However, he has put himself in the corner now, and we all know what Spawn can do in the corner. Doesn't commit to the 3-4 completely. Would have punished that wake-up roll, but wasn't too sure of his timing. A clean jump in from Beardman. Staggered buttons here into a back throw, and now Beardman Shark's in a great position here. Could have potentially landed a jump 2 there, but didn't commit to one. Another clean whiff punish with the back 1. We've seen that a few times. KB from nowhere, Bang Bang committing to a dash up throw. Beardman Shark was ready, and just like that, it's anyone's game. The 3-4 managing to connect, beating out the throw attempt. And goes for a nice simple down 2 conversion and end up taking that round.
Final round. Fight.
Final round again here. A little bit of a zoning war happening here. This is where this Raising Hell can again use its secondary feature of being able to low profile these projectiles.
Nice anti-air with the standing free.
Once again, one thing I have to commend Bang Bang for here is he's been really sharp on those anti-airs of the standing 3. Not quite with the conversions, but sometimes if the opponent does break away, it can be quite risky. So
yeah, if you're standing 3 anti-air and coming to the charge, if they break away, you're actually punishable. So nice punish.
Another clean whiff punish on a whiffed 3-4. Earlier on, Beardman Shark was getting caught by that string quite a lot, but we've seen him whiff punish it a few times now. Bang Bang trying to force it here with a forward 2-3.
BMN Shark just tried to create some distance and do the force ball, but now one hit into Fatal Blow might actually be it. Committing to the charge.
Oh, that interactable Misery was so good, right? It was the one option that gave him an out, right? Because he was surely going to get chipped out. He couldn't get in time to try and enforce any kind of offense onto Beardman Shark. But the interactable was perfect. It was the best option. Lands the jump in, but doesn't get the conversion afterwards. Throwing the game there in the final moments could be a crucial one. Beardman Shark going up 5-3 here.
Robocop.
Oh, is he actually switching to Robocop? Oh my god.
Best choice.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, Bang Bang did lose that game, so he is eligible to a character switch this time.
Yeah, and Robocop can actually low profile Johnny's projectile, so this could be interesting.
I feel like Johnny would be a character that would quite struggle against Robocop, honestly. Bang Bang has just got to be a little careful that he uses his zoning tools, the low auto 9 being the best one that Robocop has. That he uses them at the right ranges, right? Because if you do it a little bit too close to Johnny, one flash kick and he's in, so got to be wary of that. Oh, nice. That last part of that string has got a flawless block gap and immediately calls out that Beardman Shark is ready for it. Commits to the low auto 9 and again there. Yeah.
I feel like Beardman Shark is trying to flawless block the string. So the low
100%.
auto 9 is actually catching him, not blocking.
Goes to the restand here with the amplified flamethrower. Goes in for a dash up command grab.
I feel like that's a flawless block attempt, but actually working out for him with a jump free.
Yeah, if you time the flawless block perfectly, you'll get a short hop, and that will OS. It will option select both a flawless block and a throw there. So it doesn't quite, you know, perform it perfectly, but it's still the same outcome, right? Manages to avoid both options. However, Bam Bang managing to take the round out with Robocop here. The zoning proving very fruitful indeed. Immediately starts to apply this zoning pressure once again. Tries to get some sort of shimmy there. Get a launcher. Beardman Shark doesn't bite though. And here we're seeing the stagger of that string now. And at the beginning of the game, he started applying with the low auto 9 sort of fallout on the flawless block attempts of that string. And now he's just staggering the string, and he can afford to get away with it now because he's conditioned Beardman Shark to try and flawless block. 2 restands in a row there. Beardman Shark just holding up, very scared of this command grab. And just like that, he's in a massive life deficit. Very tough for Beardman Shark to get in here. The stagger into the down 1. Oh, it's quite minus that string, but like we said earlier, right? He's conditioned him to respect the low auto 9 after that string. That was a really nice showing with the Robocop here from Bam Bang.
I feel like this is a hot matchup for Johnny. Maybe using the low fastball would be better. I have no idea.
I definitely see it doing better. I don't know if the low auto 9 crushing blow, where you low profile a high projectile, applies to the low force ball, right? Because it's, I mean, it is a high, but at certain ranges, so I don't know if it counts. If it does, then maybe not. But if it doesn't, I think that the low force ball can prove like very useful in helping in upgrading.
Beardman Shark switching to Cabal. Actually, this might be a better matchup, much better matchup, with the gas leap.
100%. 100%. He can completely change his approach.
Yeah, getting over the low auto 9.
Stabby stabbers give.
Oh, it's 5-4. Sorry, I forgot to change the score.
Round 1. Fight.
You see, it's so dangerous to throw out the low auto 9 right now. This Cabal can just jump and leap over the low auto 9.
It completely changes the matchup. We're already seeing here a much more aggressive approach here from Beardman Shark with the Cabal. And it's so difficult to anti-air him.
It's the first to 10. It's the first to 10. All the matches today is first to 10.
There's a lovely deep jump kick into the cancel. Gets that OS. And again here, super nice conversion. Getting those jump kicks really deep and low to the ground. And gets a clean Oki with that cross-up jump punch. Timing that perfectly on the delayed wake-up. And yeah, spends the crushing blow. You don't often see that crushing blow get used very often, so you use it where you can. Finishing out the round. Immediately, we're seeing a complete switch up here from Beardman Shark. I'd even go as far as to argue that this could be a bad matchup for Robocop.
Beardman Shark playing so aggressive right now. I feel like for the first round, Bam Bang is not used to this how aggressive Beardman Shark is with Cabal.
This is where Bam Bang is going to win this matchup, though. This corner pressure here has been really good so far. He's had great reads. Again, another restand with the flamethrower. A little stagger there. Thinks the throw is too obvious. Ends up taking that round. That was a super nice showing from Bam Bang. This is where he's going to win this matchup, if at all. He needs to keep Cabal in the corner and just mix him to death. Oh, he commits to that amplified cannon. Doesn't end up paying off. A clean jump in conversion into
doing
36%.
the down hook into the hook grab.
Really risky.
Yeah, but
stuff there from
if that works
Mizbiz.
out, it's gonna hurt. Oh, the
A
armor
lot
break.
of damage. Oh, the armor break. What a terrible time to break away there, right at the
46%.
end of the combo. Yeah, definitely spend it nearing the end of this game. Keeps the plus frames with the amplified buzzsaw. Safely checks him with a down one, gets the hit, confirms that into more pressure, and it's basically GG's at that point. Beardman Shark with a wonderful switch to Cabal. Bang had his moments there, like that second round, the corner pressure was really good, but it's so difficult to maintain that throughout a whole game, especially against such a mobile character in Cabal.
Yeah, I feel one jump into leap and he's out of the corner, so it's really
Yeah,
hard
exactly.
to keep the ball in the
And
corner.
I think even worse is that you're in the corner getting pressured immediately.
Yeah.
It's not just an escape, but it's a complete switch of roles there. So we'll see if he sticks out with a RoboCop here. I'd be surprised if he did. As good as his RoboCop was being shown there, the matchup does seem quite abysmal. Does look like he's going to be switching back to Spawn here. He's going to be going back to the low gunshot here as well. Interesting. I don't really know what the low gunshot offers in this particular matchup that the Raising Hell doesn't. Could just be a comfort pick. We'll see how Blaze of Glory fares here. 6-4 right now to Beardman Shark.
Round one. Fight.
Well, as a character, I feel like does fairly well against the entire cast, so I don't think Beardman Shark is too worried that he's been forced to play this particular matchup. Doesn't spend the breakaway early there. Bang ends up dropping the combo anyway, so it's the right call. It's pressure from Cabal. Spawn, although, standing 3 is a great anti-air at certain ranges, with the way that Cabal jumps at you and is constantly crossing you up, that can be very difficult for Spawn to anti-air. The standing 3 having a really good horizontal hitbox, but not a very good vertical one.
Just pressing
a
it down one.
Few mashes on the down one there just to finish it out, forcing it.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, and then the projectile game of Spawn actually getting destroyed by Cabal's like air projectile. It's hard to throw a projectile when Cabal can just jump into the air, avoid your projectile, and do his own projectile.
Yeah, punishing you in the process, getting Oki, managing to get in and apply his own pressure. It's just so difficult to even do anything here. Again, we're seeing how that standing 3 against Cabal just isn't the answer. Against other characters there, it most certainly would have hit, but
Nice
the way
throw
Cabal
on the
changes
ground.
his hit.
Finish him.
I feel like Bam Bam has to figure out something for the Cabal pick.
Cabal wins.
100%. The RoboCop definitely isn't it, although I'd even go as far as to say that I think the RoboCop actually performed better. I think Cabal has equally good options against what Spawn wants to do.
Yeah.
I think Spawn would only really eke it out in terms of his characters just on the fact that he does more damage. So when he does get that hit, he can capitalize and try and just blow Cabal out of the water, but it's very difficult to do so.
Yeah, because the projectile game of Spawn is really hard to it's really hard to play that game because Cabal can just jump over the projectile, and also the standing 3 is not a very good anti-air for Cabal. So I don't know how he's gonna adapt to the gas leap. I feel like maybe Floss blocking the jump in may be an option, but we haven't seen Bam Bam doing that, so...
It's also very risky to do, right? When you miss it once, and he just gets a jump kick OS into the running man, and... Oh, not the running man, sorry, the...
Nomad Dash.
Nomad Dash, thank you very much. And, there's a full 30+% conversion right there into, looping the pressure again, so... Interesting option there, goes for the back forward 2, the projectile parry. Doesn't quite. The projectile going behind him, unfortunately, so doesn't capitalise on that. Nice meaty 3-4 there. Gets a clean conversion, forces the breakaway out of Beardman's shot. Looking better in this round, but the committal to the unsafe string, the back 1-3, immediately switch the pressure into Beardman's shot's favour. Probably cross under though. That could be an option that Bam Bam can go for. Instead of taking the block pressure, he could just dash underneath Kabal when he does so. Throw whiffing, he managed to hit the jump in. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, this is it.
So close to taking that round there. There was just before that last sort of sequence, he managed to land a standing 3 anti-air. Didn't get a conversion, could have got it into fatal blow. And then in the end, in that scramble, despite hitting the low gunshot, it didn't do anywhere near enough damage as he wanted it to. And Beardman Shark managed to get a clean conversion. Ends it with the hook grab as well, which is really nice, putting Bam Bang into the corner, recognising that any other damage source there would have killed him. The stagger there on the meaty. Bam Bang thinking he can press the button, but Beardman Shark ready.
Trying to catch the breakaway. And Bam Bang not breaking away. Oh, the miss hit confirm is gonna be there.
Into the brutality as well, yeah. He saved that breakaway meter, that defensive bar for a wake-up roll, but it didn't pay off. Another quite fast round, game, sorry, ironically, from Kabal. 7-4 now for Beardman Shark.
It's 8-4, I think.
8. My apologies.
I feel like this Kabal pick is working really well with for Beardman Shark. It's like Bam Bang needs to figure out something to counter the gas leap.
Kabal. Fire and brimstone.
Scrolling through his character list here, trying to find something. He ends up back at spawn.
Still sticking with the low
same,
gunshot.
Yeah. Same variation.
Freaking tank garage.
Don't know if this is the best pick for him, but you know, at the end of the day, it could just be a bit of a comfort pick. This could just be a variation that he likes to play a lot.
Because
And at the end of the day, it's only an exhibition, right? You know, you want to perform well, but there's not nothing crazy on the line, so.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, trying to read the air projectile from Kabal. Actually doing the leap and then catching it, the parry. Yo, Forbidden Legend, welcome to the stream.
Beardman Shark just playing the floor as lava right now. He's not staying on the ground, constantly jumping here. But it's such a strong option from Kabal. It's so difficult to anti-air him, especially at spawn. Like you say though, it's not up to Beardman Shark to stop jumping. It's really up to Bam Bang to try and prevent that approach. And he's not found an answer yet. Trying to keep Kabal at this full screen range. Throw some projectiles.
So it's actually lava for Beardman Shark. He's not staying on the ground.
Bam Bang doing really well here though, yeah, the meaty 3-4s, catching Beardman Shark, wanting to jump on Wake Up. Takes that first round. Beardman Shark perhaps, you know, losing a bit of concentration there, just having fun jumping around the screen. Let's see if he'll shore up his offense here. And again, that 3-4 on meaty, that's the third time in this game alone. 34% for Bam Bang.
Missed the hit confirm on the 3-4.
Yeah, he's a little bit too antsy there. Not too much damage though. Beardman Shark expecting a breakaway. Nice block. You know, it's one thing to block the Nomad Dash, right? You think, oh, that's obvious, doing a Nomad Dash at full screen, but you've got to be ready for it.
He catches us all the time.
So this has been a really, really good showing in this game so far from Bam Bang. His spacing has been immaculate, and once again, another 3-4 trip guard. It's been his best friend so far, and a really nice adaptation from Bam Bam.
I feel like he's staying in the range. Rather, his free fall will reach, but it's very hard for Cabal to reach him. So it's like the spacing is really good. So
and he covers that space where if Cabal commits to like a far gas jump, I think the 3-4 will just about hit, right? Because he's so low to the ground. And then even when he's committing to these projectiles as well, he's delaying that amplified projectile just in case he manages to evade the first one. And if he does end up doing the sort of the gas blast jump. 8-5 now to Beardman Shark. Still got quite a hefty lead in terms of games, but Bam Bang taking that last one. See if he can mount a bit of a streak here.
Black Market Alley.
Beardman Shark, no nonsense, going straight back into the Cabal. Believes that he can probably take it with this character here, most likely.
Yeah. Cabal has been working out really well for him, so I see no reason to change character.
Cabal's just a very, very good character.
Yeah.
He has very few, difficult matchups. I mean, I'm not even going to say like bad matchups because I don't really think he does. But, he has so many options and is so safe a lot of the time. It's such an easy pick for a lot of matchups. And just like this, it gets a clean jump in. See, Bam Bang wasn't quite ready for the anti-air and loses his breakaway early in this round here. And see, that's one of the tools that we were talking about, right? It's even if you start delaying the amplified projectile, he can always go for his own air projectile and completely stuff it. Does force the breakaway out here though, does Bam Bang. So that low gunshot cancel. That could be part of the reason why he picks that move. He wants that comfort cancel. Just to mix up his pressure a little bit, and a lovely punish on the roll. You see, he sort of ended that combo a little bit early there, knowing that Beardman Shark was going to go for something on wake up. He was really ready for that. Great call out, taking this first round. Continuing his momentum here.
Nice parry on the air projectile. Now it's
so nice. You love to see stuff like that, and no breakaway available for Beardman Shark. Takes a full 41%. Bam Bang starting to feel himself here now. Goes to the 2-4 or 2 up 4 string there. Or 2-4 up 3 plus 4, something like that. Doesn't matter. He times that jump perfectly to get over the amplified projectile, but doesn't commit. Or doesn't capitalize, sorry.
Oh, the projectile catching him.
That was so close. So much happening at the end of that round there. Beardman Shark going for just a Hail Mary down 2. Gets caught out by a meaty forward 4. But Bam Bang wasn't ready for it to hit. He was going for a stagger into the throw. When he does go for the throw, Beardman Shark just once again going for that Hail Mary down 2. It connects this time. And then goes for the Nomad Dash, but the breakaway was used. And then right at the end, Bam Bang going for that projectile. Beardman Shark caught in 2 minds there. He was there waiting to low profile it. And at the last minute, he thought maybe, just maybe, I can get a fatal blowout. It'll completely evade this projectile. But he was a little bit too late for that and gets caught anyway.
Oh, Beardman Shark switching back to Johnny Cage. I feel like Bam Bam is starting to figure out how to play the Cabal matchup. Using
most
the free
definitely.
fall really well to space out Cabal.
The adaptation's been really, really nice from Bam Bang. It could be so easy to have counted him out. That a good sort of 3 win streak with the Cabal. Very quick games, in fact. But he stuck with the spawn, and it's been looking really good so far. Of course, Beardman Shark going back to the Johnny Cage here. It was the Johnny Cage that he started with and got that early game lead against Spawn. But it's certainly not out of the realm of possibility for Bam Bang to mount this comeback. 8-7 now, or 8-6, sorry.
Trying to anti-air Johnny, but get caught by the standing jump 2.
As we were saying earlier, Johnny Spawn standing 1, not the best anti-air. Breakaway forced out now. Lovely anti-air sweep. That's not a move we've seen much from Bam Bang so far, but it is a very, very good sweep from Spawn. Has a very fast recovery. Very low risk move. Doesn't really move his hitbox forward very much. Oh, nice trip guard with the back one. Doesn't commit to anything though. Was unsure if he would trip guard him.
Nice
and the interruption
call.
there. The knowledge being shown from Beardman Shark has been really nice so far. Breakaway used here from Bam Bang. It was a risky breakaway because the armor break was available.
3-4 fireball catching BMN Shark.
Round 2, fight.
Yeah, Bam Bang now taking this first round. Shades KB has been used as well, so the comeback factor is not as great here for Beardman Shark. He has now got the corner positioning though, over on this right side. No breakaway available for Bam Bang as of yet.
Mike, thank you
Gets
so
that
much
clean.
for follow.
Got that clean 1-2-1 amplified projectile conversion, but doesn't end up dropping the combo, sorry. Allowing Bam Bang a way out, but a misconfirm here into the armor break. This round's not looking as great as the previous one.
Just a raw shadow kick, catching Bam Bang. Nice tackle.
Lovely throw tech, yeah. That was a really, really nice throw tech. I mean, ultimately, if he did get thrown, it wouldn't have been too bad. Spawn doesn't get any Oki on either throw, forward or backwards, so, you know, Beardman Shark still would have had the priority there. Lovely
Nice
tech all the
anti-air.
same. Forces the breakaway out once again. Forward throw here. Just slowly whittling Johnny down. And again, with this massive life lead now, he can afford to just back off, force Beardman Shark to approach him, to approach into this 3-4 and the projectiles. And it's not looking great here for Beardman Shark. Catches him with that standing 3,
The maximum
amplifies
range
the,
standing free.
yeah, amplifies that low gunshot just for an extra little bit of damage. Standing 3 anti-air once again. He's been so good with that so far. The clean jumping though, commits to the low gunshot. Breakaway's forced out. The 3-4 completely whiffing, he mistimes it. Trying to catch the roll.
Ooh, pressing after this.
The 3-4, 3 combo there on block, although Plus does push Johnny quite far back, so ultimately signing his own death sentence there by pushing him away from spawn, allowing him to get that 3-4 out once again. Another game here
I feel
for
like
Bam Bang.
BMN Shark get caught a lot by the amplified projectile, maybe trying to get in after he ducked the first projectile. But the second projectile is actually mid, so cannot duck
Yeah.
that.
I mean, he's clearly trying to call out Bam Bang, right? He thinks that he's not going to spend the bar, try and save the bar for another bit of pressure, and trying to interrupt him after the single projectile.
Yeah.
And if you look at it in terms of risk reward, it's like, well, either I punish you for a full combo, or I get hit by a single projectile and get pushed back a bit. And so you can understand why you'd go for it, but if you keep continuously like not respecting it, that damage adds up over time, and ultimately that's what ended up losing that game for Beardman.
Round 1, fight.
Back in though with the same matchup here. 8-7 currently to Beardman Shark. He was 8-5 up at one point.
Try to whip
whiff.
punish Johnny, but get punished instead.
It's unfortunate for Bam Bang. He had the right idea, just the wrong execution. And now he's got no breakaway available, stuck in this corner. But he fights his way out though. Beardman Shark reading a throw, gets caught by the low. And again, like you were saying before, Misery gets caught by that amplified projectile once again into pressure. Just gets caught by the second part of forward 3-4.
A guaranteed down one after the nut punch in the corner.
Yeah,
Round 2.
had to flawless block there if he had any chance of taking that round. Lovely anti-air with the projectile there. Nah, and again, getting that meaty 3-4, forcing the breakaway out of Beardman Shark. No punish there on the low gun shot. Another anti-air. Been very impressed with that. Again, Meaty 3-4 has hit so many times on Beardman Shark. He's got to start making an adaptation there.
Fight.
Finally, not getting hit by the second projectile, and then actually countering Bang Bang.
As you were saying though, right, like you gauge the risk reward. It's right at the beginning of the round. Again, you can afford to go for it there. It's not too big of an issue. This is going to be KB though.
BMH actually has breakaway, but it's unbreakable 40% damage.
Yeah, for 1 bar as well. Still has another one in his locker, but no breakaway available for Bang Bang. That one clean conversion will take it for Beardman Shark, and he breaks the winning streak of Bang Bang. Goes up 9-7 now, and he's on the verge of taking it. It's been a really, really close first to 10, and it's been a great showing so far.
Johnny Cage.
I feel like Bang Bang is sticking to spawn.
Call me
It's
out.
actually been working really well for him. He actually
He's
switched,
definitely grown into the set.
I think he switched variation to the to actually Raising Hell. I'm
He
not
has.
sure.
He switched back to Raising Hell here. This was the variation that proved like the best against Johnny Cage earlier on, so finally whips it out here. And this is going to be the variation and character he's going to stick with now. He has to win every game here.
Yeah.
With a chance to take it. Beardman Shark, on the other hand, that's a good 3 opportunities to take it here.
Fight.
Actually, that's safe on block, I believe, but catching him backdashing with the shadow kick.
Another commit there to an unsafe back 1-3. Breakaway being used already. However, though, Beardman Shark jumping himself into the corner, not the best option there.
Especially
Bang
with
can keep him
spawn
there.
3-4. Now he's out of the corner.
Yeah, an excellent little whiff punish there from Beardman Shark with the back 3-4. Ends up whiffing there though. Breakaway gone on both sides. One hit will take it for either player here. Interesting, we're seeing Bang Bang here with the life deficit, managing to zone out Beardman Shark. Beardman Shark could just go for projectile trades and take the round. Ends up taking it anyway. It was a risky choice from Beardman Shark.
Round 2.
You know, he had the life lead there. He could have backed off and, you know, traded these projectiles. They were in his favor. Didn't quite recognize it in the moment though. Still, takes the round. And he's now on set point.
Nice
Clean jumping
conversion.
over that back one. Beardman Shark managing to mix up his approach in the right moments. Another shadow kick connects.
An escape fail.
Failed.
Try to tag it, but tag the wrong way. I think this is it.
Catches him in the forward 3.
If he doesn't drop it,
Gets
that's
the clean fatal blow conversion.
Finish him.
it. Yo,
and that will be
GG's
it.
to both. That will be it. Yo, GG's to both. Congrats to BMN Shark for taking the set. That was some really good games, though. Those were
Super
some-
good set. Yeah, really nice showing from both players there. Yeah, right at the end,
Let me switch.
Bang Bang
back to
trying
the
to
camera.
get away with the backdash, thinking he was far enough away, but Johnny Cage being one of the few characters that can chase you down after a situation like that. And Beardman Shark with the perfect punish.
Okay. I think I will invite the next game and let's talk about those games. For a second I thought he's gonna take the whole set with the Cabal, but Bang Bang actually adapt to the Cabal really well.
Yeah, yeah. The adaptation was a bit of a surprise actually because it was looking incredibly dominant um from Beardman Shark, right? And
Yeah,
he kept on going back to the low gunshot spawn as well. It wasn't looking great, but he just found that space where Beardman Shark was defaulting to this like sort of flowcharty style of just sort of like forcing his way in, and Bang Bang really adapted to that really well. Um, of course, switching back to the Johnny eventually, the Johnny was the superior pick against Spawn in terms of the player matchup. That was just a character that I think Bang Bang just really struggled to get a grip of like the spacing against. Right at the end there, they've been playing so many games in this set, right, and still
yeah.
was trying to get away with a backdash in that moment, and you just can't do it against Johnny. Um, and great showing though from both players.
There's some problem with the camera. Let me fix it. In the meantime, I'm gonna invite
Garrus versus a Cetron here,
yeah,
or potentially a new character coming
yeah.
out from SAR, as I'm led to believe.
Oh, invite Sand. So let me fix the camera first. I'll try to fix it after this.
It's okay, they don't need to see me.
Nah, they do. I think Sa just joined the set. Oh, he switched to Raiden combat card. I know Sa used to be a Cetrion main, but as she had told me that she has been playing Raiden, so
That does excite me.
yeah. Let me send it. Let's wait for. Oh, they both joined the room. And also, let me change the name for the players.
$1.21 gigawatts. Miss no.
So going with Raiden here. Captain Fluffles going to that Garrus pick, the one that we expected. Very interesting matchup this. A lot of people see Raiden as quite a good character against Garrus. There's a few bits of tech that he has against Garrus in particular. Especially if you use the low staff projectile in the Raijin variation, but we're just going with Thunder Wave here for Star. And immediately after this first game, forward 3 just catching Star there.
Poor choice.
staggered forward two into a back throw. Of course, Gareth having Oki on both of his throws. Flawless block attempt there from Saar, but ends up just catching the standing two anyway. And a buffer there off of the forward three.
Nice
Gets a
floss
nice
block from
conversion.
Captain Fluffy. Oh, the shot hop actually missed. Gearless shot hop is actually... I haven't seen a lot of people use it. Because for some characters, the shot hop is actually really good.
Can you just open up the
Yo,
stream? on
Reebok,
there
we
just
are
for the-
doing exhibition matches for Asian players.
Accept your destiny. Round 2. Fight!
Can you just unminimize the stream application for me? Empty jump down two from Captain Fluffles.
You watch it now?
I can, yes, if you want to full screen it.
Your death serves Kronika. Gearus wins.
That's fine.
Captain Fluffles actually taking the first game.
Yeah, really nice showing there from Captain Fluffles. Just one little moment that was really intriguing was the empty jump into the down two. Just
Yeah.
perfect read onto Saar. We've seen Saar go for the flawless block quite a few times here. Captain Fluffles making that adaptation very quickly and calling out that flawless block attempt.
Because if you the people watching, if you don't know, if you try to floss block a jump in and then your opponent do an empty jump, you always do a standing button, right? So if you do
Standing
an
one or
empty,
standing two.
yeah, because you try to flawless block the jump in. So if you do an empty jump and then you do a down two, it will catches the standing button. It will actually crushing blow. So it actually attack.
Yeah, it's a very high level mix up, right? You're relying on your opponent being good enough to go for these flawless blocks. And it was a great bit of knowledge there from Captain Fluffles. The jump back electric fly from Saar tried to react to that sand trap, but it was a little bit too high to get the punish. And the back 2-2 with a clean whiff punish, gets a nice hit confirm as well. Nice forward roll there, gets a clean punish.
Try to use it down to catch a breakaway.
4-3 catching Saar out of the air. Nice, uses that fast teleport to create some space. Gets caught by the sand trap though. Nice hit confirm, even though it was out of the air, still gets the conversion. Shows Captain Fluffles takes his first round.
Round 2. Fight.
I'd like to see Saar try and keep this lovely anti-air there from Captain Fluffles with the forward three. Looking great for him so far. He's got this corner positioning. Short hop whiffs, but no whiff punish.
Oh, that's a punish.
Yeah,
I think he's
confirm there.
trying to read the floss block into the for the 4-1 gap and do the choke, because it will actually take away the gap. Or the storms are actually whip on him.
Very unfortunate there at the maximum range of forward 1-2 into storm cell. It will drop, unfortunately.
Poor choice.
Daggers here off his back one. Captain Fluffles though, not taking no for an answer, continues to press on them and manages to take his turn back.
Nice
A clean
punish on the up to.
punish on the up two, yeah. Really nice stuff there. Captain Fluffles taking a swift 2-0 here.
Gearus wins.
It seems as though Saar's just trying to sort of feel out the matchup in terms of the way Captain Fluffles likes to play. You know, she's mixing up the staggers a little bit here and there, but I think she's potentially approaching it a little bit wrong. I'd like to see her, you know, play the matchup a little bit closer.
Yeah,
to her
because
opponent.
I do know Raiden is a new character for Saar. Saar has been like Satriel main for the longest time, so
That is very true.
yeah, she's trying to learn Raiden in this exhibition, which is a good thing. It's always good to learn new
Well,
character.
one of the best ways you can to
Yeah.
figure out, where you're at with a character. Right?
Nowhere,
Yeah.
man.
Nothing really on the table. It's just a nice way to test out your character. I think Sandtrap's doing a lot of work so far in this matchup, as it often does for Garrus.
Yeah, Sand Trap is just it's just a powerful move in neutral because you always have to watch out for it. You just cannot react to it. You have to watch out and block it.
Yeah, it controls that neutral super
Yeah.
well.
Fight.
Exactly. Oh, I think that's an input error.
A very late anti-air there from Captain Fluffles ends up paying off. Breakaway forced out from Saw, and then right away from Captain Fluffles as well. No breakaway for both players, so this combo is going to be a full conversion. Spends both the bars. It's a lovely, about 40% here on this conversion. Yeah, minus enough to get that throw.
I don't even think Raiden has a way to punish Sand Trap like in the longer distance.
No, even at like a sort of mid range, he hasn't really got a reversal special move that's fast enough. You have got Electric Fly, of course, but you have to do that more on a read. Doesn't try to catch that down
from Saw.
Clean air to air, but doesn't get the conversion afterwards. Don't be too worried with that though. The corner positioning is more important, but Captain Fluffles fighting his way out here. Another clean whiff punish with that back 2-2. There seems to be a pattern of play coming up here. So do that little shimmy into the back 2 and get a clean hit confirm every time. Another clean hit confirm here into the conversion. Won't
This is
quite
gonna be a
enough.
hard comeback.
Yeah.
Nice punish on the whip Sand Trap.
Raiden was a little bit too far away for that down 4 sand trap, so didn't end up chipping him out.
Finish him.
But
Grab
the back
would
roll,
take it.
yeah, the back roll will create some space. Saw jumping in, but wasn't close enough to apply any pressure, and then Garrus just takes it with the throw.
I feel like
3-0.
for some matchup, Raiden can actually play the keep away game with the teleport and also the projectile. But in this matchup, Raiden has to play it close because one sand trap he's in, and then I feel like Garrus can control the neutral better than very well, so it's really hard to play the keep away game. And then you get hit by one sand trap, he's in, and then he has all the good mids and the grab. So
Yeah,
Raiden has to
exactly
play.
that, honestly.
So
That
Raiden
is
has to
just the
play-
way
yeah.
the matchup plays out, right?
Creepy as fuck.
I do know for some matchup, maybe Jax, Raiden can teleport out and then keep doing the projectile and then play the keep away game really good.
Round
But
1.
Yeah, and for a lot of matchups, that's kind of what Raiden players want to do,
Yeah.
right? It's definitely his best asset. Raiden as a character is incredibly good in this game, right? But
yeah,
you know, he 5-5s most of the cast, if not all the cast. Something that I agree with as a Raiden player myself. I think the character does not lose a matchup. He plays very well. 2 KBs in quick succession here for Captain Fluffles as he continues to keep up his
oh,
offense.
and the 1-1
gets
sand
another
trap,
round
which
set.
is actually really risky.
Chronica be
I
praised.
feel like at that point you don't have to play that risky when you have such an
Round
athlete.
2. Fight.
But actually working out for him.
Yeah, as I was saying, Raiden, you know, despite 5-5ing all of these matchups, it's the playstyle you have to play in order to like enact that 5-5 is so boring and so slow. You know, it's very hard to keep that up for so long in so many
That one
matchups.
is a
Right?
storm cell.
Doesn't go for the side switch combo there. You can get a teleport while they're being launched by the storm cell to put them back into the corner. The breakaway here, 2 bars available He's going to spend both of them, does Captain Fluffles.
This is gonna be close, but dropping
Gonna
the
be close.
combo.
Saw doesn't quite capitalize, but manages to take a turn. But
Captain
down one from
Fluffles
Garrett.
going up 4-0.
like in those scramble situations, Garrett often has the advantage there.
Maybe we'll see a switch from Saw, or she's sticking to Raiden.
Potentially. Like you say, you know, these exhibitions are the best way to
Yeah.
test out your character roster. So there's no pressure to switch to Cetrion here. But maybe, you know, she'll feel like, you know, she wants to play a bit more of a comfortable matchup. You know, Cetrion can just stick to the air a lot more and completely negate Sandtrap, which seems to be doing most of the work here.
Saw is sticking to Raiden.
I respect it, honestly. I think, you know, like I say, I don't think Raiden does necessarily bad in the matchup. You just got to play it very differently to how Raiden would usually act. One thing I would suggest that, you know, may happen throughout over this set is a switch to Raijin or some sort of Raijin based variation. Just because I think the low staff that creates a projectile, I think that's a much better option in challenging Sandtrap. You can quite often get trades that are in your favor, so we may see that, we may not. Sparkport, you know, the teleport that Raiden has is such a strong move, so you can understand why you'd want to keep that. Sandtrap again paying off here.
Oh, I think that's an input error from Captain Flufflos.
Interesting. Or perhaps just a massive read he didn't really need to go for. I think he expected Saw to block that jump in and went for a flawless block in return.
Oh, right.
Clean conversion here off the back one too. Goes for a simple conversion into the corner. Missing that full string. Not a string you see often from Raiden players. Doesn't come out and block.
Ooh, actually.
Well, the 1-2-1, yeah, catching the last part. Saw taking this round.
Round 2.
A shift in momentum here. Oh, no punish on the forward 1/1+3, and ends up pointing herself in the corner. Oh, lovely punish there on the interactable with the Sandtrap. Great knowledge. Clean jump over, but no punish on the wake up. Does get the back throw though. Oh, and a perfect meaty with the forward.
This is gonna hurt.
So much damage. Yeah.
35%.
And they confirm again here off the forward one. So many shimmies are paying off here for Captain Fluffles. That's something Sarah has really got to start being aware of. She needs to start walking back in these moments and whiff punishing the whiff punish attempts from Captain Fluffles. Beat him at his own game.
Nice punish. Try to get out of the corner, but Captain Fluffalo is at punishing him every time.
Yeah. See that short hop 3 once again whiffing. No punish though from Saw. Again the back 2-2 at that range. Oh, the jump splash doing so much work here. It is very difficult to anti-air.
Try to empty jump. Oh, that standing one.
That standing one.
Anti-air. From the
That
other
was very
side.
dubious.
It actually anti-air from the other side. Nice anti-air from Captain Flufflos.
Tried to get that conversion, but was a little bit. We're still hanging in the air for a little bit there. Captain Fluffles just having his way right now. Keeps enforcing this jump splash. Saw still hasn't found an answer. And a mistake there from Captain Fluffles. He just goes for a simple anti-breakaway conversion there. And Hit will take it though. And with the fatal blow on deck.
Oh,
but
Saw
the
doesn't have the
lightning
bar
strike.
detected chip damage.
Yeah, that whiff lightning strike sealed her fate there. Captain Fluffles coming up 5-0 now? 6-0?
Yeah, it's 5-0.
5-0. A better showing there from Saw. I think she's definitely started to get an idea of where Captain Fluffles wants to play, but then immediately switched up the offense. You know, less about the slower Sandtrap game and just kept applying this splash pressure.
Yeah.
Raiden.
Gonna return straight back to the Raiden pick though. Looks like she's going to play Raiden the whole time here, which I respect.
Scorpionville. Round 1. Fight.
Forward 2 there, catching Captain Fluffles. Sar continues her pressure. An instant jump forward kick there, interesting from Captain Fluffles. Another jump there, expecting some sort of throw or trying to steal some frames here. Better showing at the beginning of this round from Sar. Nice conversion there off the forward 1.
Oh, that's a KB.
He's gonna be a KB.
Missed the fussy on the 1-1.
Again, that forward dash, back dash shimmy. Paying off so well for Captain Fluffles. Up 3, steals the turn back, commits there.
I think this is it. This is the round.
Ends the fatal blow, gets that clean conversion. Forward 4 into fatal blow. Guaranteed. That last hit from Raiden's fatal blow doing a chunk of damage.
Round 2.
And Sar on the board again here. Nice round from her. Early jump kick from Captain Fluffles. Sar doesn't bite though, doesn't attempt an anti-air. Raiden standing 1, not, you know, not the worst anti-air option. Commits again to the mix-up there. Takes 34% for her troubles. Down 1. Sar respecting something there. Captain Fluffles able to steal his turn back, forces the breakaway out, and another back 2 with punish. That's been the go-to for Captain Fluffles so much so far.
He's walking up and walking back and then do a back 2 is working out really well for him.
Fight.
Lightning strike connects. Down 1 this time, immediately recognizing the same situation from the beginning of this game. And down 1's underneath the forward 2. Really, really nice stuff from Captain Fluffles. Blocked the short hops there, but no punish. Does get a conversion all the same. And that whiff back 2 is almost certainly going to get whiff punish.
Oh, that's actually punishable if you block it. So, but barely missed the punish.
Stagger there off the 2-4 into the back throw.
Nice flawless
so nice from Captain Fluffles. Whiffing that forward 2, then recognizing that Sar goes for a delayed wake up there and times the flawless block.
Gearus wins.
So nice there. Using that forward 2 to bait Sar into thinking that it's her turn. Really, really good showing there. That is some high level stuff from Captain Fluffles.
But I feel like Sar is starting to play better in this matchup. Like, he's...
100%. 100%. She's starting to recognize the space that she needs to play in, which is a lot closer to Geras. She just needs to shore up her anti-airs here a little bit more. I feel like Captain Fluffles is getting away with a lot of sort of like free pressure, really. She's respecting a lot from Captain Fluffles. But, you know, you can commend Captain Fluffles for doing that, right? In these first 6 games, he's really conditioned her into respecting a lot of things just with the way he's been playing.
Yeah.
So... it's a bit of a double-edged sword for Sar. She's damned if she does, damned if she doesn't, unfortunately.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice anti-air, but no conversion. Barely misses it. Nice.
Life lead here.
There you go. Anti-jump into down to working out again for Captain Fluffles.
He's mixed up his jumping options so well. Sar, you've got a feel for it here. He's just been well and truly mixed so many times. Another round going to Captain Fluffles.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to go for that shimmy once again. The down 4 is a really good option though from Sar. I'd like to see more of that come out. To catch Captain Fluffles walking backwards. Pokes and tries to walk out of the range of a counter poke, but Captain Fluffles is ready with the forward 2, gets a lovely conversion. Another 40% combo.
Trying to go for a flawless block on the jump in again.
So nice. Didn't quite have the bar to get any more there, but super nice from Captain Fluffles. Another empty jump down 2. And the back throw of the air. The slight delay from Captain Fluffles, waiting for any kind of flawless block reversal attempt, or perhaps a neutral duck, or maybe even a poke to try and steal some frames. That forward 4 is only -3 from Raiden.
Captain
But yeah, the back
Fluffles
throw,
is mixing up the
lovely.
his jump in really well. I feel like Sar is trying to flawless block some jump in, but like for this game, he's done like empty jump into down 2 and it's working out for Captain Fluffles.
Yeah, with 2 just massive reads there that sort of like swung the round completely. Captain Fluffles, another game taken there. 7-0 now, I believe.
But I feel like that's the mind game to it, right? If you've done enough empty jumping into down 2, and then next time you can you get free pressure with the jump in, right? The more you play, the more you do empty jump down 2, they're scared to anti-air you, and then you can do more like jump attack.
Exactly that. Exactly that. Captain Fluffles, right from the get-go, is set up his shot to condition Sar.
Yeah.
Playing the first to 10 format really well, honestly.
Oh, actually catching Star. That's strange.
So unfortunate. Yeah, commits to that unsafe forward 1/1+3 string, but catches her with the second part anyway. Buffers the launcher in case it does connect, which it does. And again, that back 2-2. How many times are we going to see it, Misery?
Yeah, I feel like Captain Fluffles is walking up and then walking back and then do back 2, and it's working out really well for him. That back 2 is catching, Sar pressing, try to poke back and doing other buttons.
Another round goes in Captain Fluffles' favor.
Oh, that's
Immediately
a KB.
down 1 spot.
Missing the fussy on the string.
I'm going to jump down 2. Clean, gets that nice back 3 on Meaty there, gets the conversion fully. No breakaway available for Captain Fluffles. And the forward throw. Nice pressure here from Sar. See if she can capitalize and finish out this round. Create a bit of momentum for herself.
Nice tag from Sar.
Nice, yeah, and a clean punish this time with the standing 1 string and the 1-2-1. I would like to see Sar use back 1-4 a little bit more here. There's a mid overhead from Raiden that's +1.
Shin-Off, thank you so much for follow.
Splash connecting once again. Wow, just throws straight after that string, just assuming that Sar is going to respect it. I don't know if she did, but whatever she did go for was a little bit too slow. Oh, and in the scramble there, forward, 2-1-2 connect. A lot of damage.
37% 1 bar.
Yeah, really nice there. And a clean jump out though.
Oh, but dropping the combo is Sar.
Goes for some sort of anti-breakaway combo, but it doesn't connect there.
Ooh, and the downfall.
Oh, and the downfall.
Finish him.
That's a really risky option from Captain Fluffles there. If
I feel like
Sar does block that, she could have taken the game.
yeah, at that point you don't have to do risky stuff like that. When you have a comfortable live lead, you don't have to do risky stuff like that. But at the end, it works out for Captain Fluffles.
Yeah.
Going up 8-0. Yo, Christopher Walken, if your opponent is trying to flawless block a jump in, empty jump down 2 is a really good option.
Yeah, the one thing that could be it, right, if you're trying to OS your flawless block is if you get you do the flawless block input, and then when the jumping doesn't come out and they go for the down 2, you'll get a short hop.
Yeah.
Which Sometimes the down two will connect because sometimes the down two is often faster in that moment. But all that will happen is you get down two. You don't get crushing blowed, and you don't get launched. If you do a regular jump, the down
You
two will
just
hit
get
you high in the
anti-air
air, and you can
out
get a
of that.
conversion, right? Yeah, you just take the down two, which isn't perfect, but if you OS the flawless block properly, it's the best case scenario, considering your opponent made a very very good read. Sandtrap connecting at the beginning of this round once again. It's been the story of so many of these games.
Actually committing to the back one into Storm Cell.
Nice, that down four. I'd like to see more of that down four. That was the perfect spacing there. Didn't quite get the whiff punish, but it's something Captain Fluffles is going to think about now. Start taking a turn back.
The back two really doing a good job into catching Saw poking back.
Yeah, she's committing to Raiden's down one as the counter poke option so many times here, but it's getting whiff punish so the time. Again, that down four is such a good button from Raiden.
God, but no commitment.
Wake up forward three there. Captain Fluffles had the right
Yeah,
read.
that's it.
Knew that Saw was going to walk backwards, and that forward two will connect. Taking
Doesn't even
that
need
round.
the fatal blow. Down two would take it.
Yeah, Saw doesn't bother breaking away. Resigning to her fate that round was going to be over. Nice punish there as the 1-2. Again goes to that down two conversion, but Captain Fluffles is content with taking that 28% every time, keeping his defensive bar. Speaking of which, breakaway now gone from Saw.
Ooh, catching Saw tried to flawless block, but actually Saw didn't have the meter to flawless block launching.
So risky from Captain Fluffles. He did have the breakaway as insurance though. Like you say though, Misery, Saw didn't need to commit to a flawless block there. Clean jumping but no conversion, so much damage left on the table. Captain Fluffles going for a micro duck attempt there. Saw calls it out with the back three, but doesn't get a
the
conversion.
jump down to again, working out for Captain Fluffles.
Wow.
He's
I've never
mixing
seen
up
so many.
Yeah, he's mixing up the jump option really well. Going up 9-0.
Wins.
So many empty jump down twos here. Paying off in dividends.
Yo, Nasta, thank you so much for follow. Sa really have to figure out something. But I feel like Sa has been improving throughout the exhibition. He's learning how to play the matchup.
Yeah, she's definitely improved over the set. I just think that Captain Fluffle's ability to adapt, and to change his offense, he's been super good at it so far. Like the moment that Saw seems to gain the upper hand in a certain option, he'll immediately change it and throw her for a loop. And I think that's ultimately been what's been winning Captain Fluffles this exhibition so far.
Round one. Fight.
All right, Saw locked into the Raiden. Could be for the final time here.
Nice anti-air conversion.
Such a nice conversion. That really shows a person that has played this character a lot and knows every little intricacy. Flawless block there on the down one. If Saw went for a down one Storm Cell, it wouldn't have come out there. The flawless block preventing you from special cancelling a poke.
Nice flawless.
Oh, on the flawless block reversal again now. Mr. Fluffles, or Captain Fluffles, sorry, coming into his own in this final round.
Round two. Fight.
Or potentially final game. Deep jump splash.
Now
there.
he's doing the jump kick, so. And then Sar is not anti-airing because he has done enough anti-jumping down to, so it's hard to try to anti-air Gears at this point.
Exactly that. Back three. Oh, the back three was the right option, but she doesn't commit. There is a forward block gap in back 3-1, so
Yeah.
you can understand why she doesn't want to commit to that string, but Star fighting for her exhibition life here. The standing three catching the teleport there. 1-1 sand trap.
Oh,
Has
that's
the
actually...
KB
I
locked
didn't
in.
even know he has the KB.
I don't think anyone ever realizes they have that
Yeah.
KB locked in, to be honest. You
Yo,
just hold the button and
GG's
pray.
to Captain Flufflos and Saw. Captain Flufflos showing a really strong gears.
Friendship.
And his ability to mix
Gears
his
wins.
option, like jump in options and then doing walk back into back two, has been working out really well for Captain Flufflos.
Yeah. Commiserations to
both.
Saw. Yeah, good games all around. I think she, like you say, she was beginning to find the adaptations and like come up with like counters to the way Captain Fluffles was playing, but his ability to constantly shift the offense. It seemed as though he was in control of like the whole set, right? It was always him applying his offense. It was never, Saw was never really in a commanding position at any point, and I think that's kudos to the way Captain Fluffles was playing there. So yeah, really good stuff. Heading into the final first to 10 here.
Oh, this is the one that I've been looking forward to the most. This is... Wait, let me add the webcam back. Wait a second. And Nasta, message me on Twitter, and then we can talk about it. Let me... Okay, so...
Set up for you here now that I'm back on camera.
Yeah, you're back on camera. Welcome back. Yo, GG's to both. Now I'm gonna invite Word Salad and Mr. K. This is the set that I've been looking forward to. Like, this is gonna be sweaty.
Yeah, it's potentially a Scorpion mirror here.
Yeah,
Course.
potentially. I do know what was I trying to say? Okay. West Side main is actually Spawn, but he has been trying out that Scorpion lately, and I've been playing against his Scorpion a lot, so we might actually see a Scorpion mirror.
Which of these players won the Coliseum?
Mr. K actually won the Coliseum for
Mr.
Asia.
K, that was it.
And he actually beat West Side in the top 8 winners. So
Wow. Well then, the run back in
Yeah, this is a
exhibition
run back.
format.
yeah, this is a run back. So let's wait for them. Let's wait for them. Is West Side in here? I do know both of them play a lot of different characters. Like Wursa plays a lot of characters, and Mr. K plays Scorpion, but a lot of characters other than Scorpion. But he just loves Scorpion, I believe, because he just feel like he enjoys the character the most, so he sticks to Scorpion. But he does play a lot of different characters, and Wursa too. Wursa is a Spawn main, but he plays like half the cast, I believe.
Could become very important, obviously, in a first to 10. There'll be a lot of counter picking down the line, I'm sure. It's all about who can really get that first win, right? If you can get ahead in the counter picking war.
Oh, and also Mr. K does have a Spawn, so he might knows the matchup very well.
I'm sure he knows many matchups, having won the Coliseum. All right, we're getting into this game now as well. Have the names sorted in a moment.
Yep.
We are going to see the Scorpion Spawn matchup. I assume it is Mr. K on the Scorpion.
Yep.
Watch his minions. Round 1.
And Word Salad's on the spawn, so we'll see how this matchup fares here.
Back
And
to
immediately,
confirm.
slight walk back into that back 2 confirm, like you say. A very difficult single hit confirm. Use the teleport there to do so. Great start though from Mr. K. Immediately he's got this 50% life lead from nowhere. Breakaway gone. He's using
Spending a lot of bars for the damage.
NJP here. Yeah, just slowing the match right down with this massive
Actually
life lead.
punishing him with the teleport.
Yeah, in a situation like that where Spawn has to approach Scorpion, it is very difficult for the Spawn to really get anything going. You're really relying on the Scorpion on making a mistake there. Down 3 backdash, manages to make Word Salad's whiff there, but doesn't capitalise.
Nice flash ball from Word Salad. But missed the end of the combo.
Yeah, the gravity a little bit too much there.
Welcome to
that
stream.
reason.
Oh, trying to catching the punish him.
Yeah, already like you said prior, Mr. K showing that matchup knowledge, having got a spawn of his own, immediately trying to challenge that amplified projectile. Throwing these spears are really good.
But no punish from Word Salad. Actually committing to the back 2 because the first hit doesn't hit. When the first hit of back 2 doesn't hit, you actually cannot cancel into teleport.
Exactly that. It is a dial-in single button of back 2 for the full string, and yeah, the first part whiff. Can't cancel it. No punish though. Word Salad wasn't ready. He is slowly moving Mr. K to this left-sided corner.
The clock is running out.
Time on the clock. Getting low.
I thought Mr. K is gonna teleport out. Or actually going in.
Interesting. Thing is about the this combo is sick, by the way. Oh wow, that was a
sick
combo. Ends in that great brutality as well. That was such an interesting moment, right? If we just talk about that for a minute. When the clock is going down like that, right? Yeah. And Scorpion gets to throw. Both players know what's going to happen, right? Know what the right thing to do is, right? Everyone assumes that the Scorpion's going to back off and just play for the time. And Word Salad knows this, knows that he needs to do something. He's got to do something on wake up, like jump forward or, wake up, charging Hellspawn, trying to catch the backdash or something. But also Mr. K knows this, and perfectly, he just goes for the meaty. He knows that 99% of the time that Word Salad is going to do something risky here to try and salvage the game. And yeah, although on paper it seems like, why would you do that? Why would you go in and risk it? He just knew in that moment that the meaty was the perfect option.
And also, Mr. K chose to use the 4-4 as a meaty, and I do know Mr. K practiced 4-4 one hit confirm into teleport a lot. So I don't know whether he's gonna try to do it this game, because Mr. K told me that 4-4 can actually confirm into teleport. If the 4-4 single hit, you can cancel into teleport into full combo. If the 4-4 is blocked, you can actually cancel into teleport away. But I do feel like
know that. That's very...
Yeah, but I feel like it's really, really hard. Nice,
yeah, I imagine it's a lot harder than back 2. Yeah, Mr. K spending a defensive bar on the teleport cancel.
Nice shimmy by Word Salad.
It's an interesting moment there, right? Word Salad spent 2 bars in that initial combo to get 45%, and then immediately gets a second hit. Doesn't have that second bar to get even more damage. Could have banked some more in the end here. Still gets a lot of damage.
Thank you so much for follow.
Either way, Mr. K now trying to mount some sort of comeback in this round.
Oh, try to punish the back 2, but it's too far away.
Yeah, the 1-1 back 2. Perfect amount of damage to finish off that round.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, I think that's a back 2.
Missed that 3-4, yeah, in the neutral. Completely whipping. No punish though. Catches the backdash there from Mr. K.
Oh,
and
actually,
then
I feel like
teleport
the
away.
flawless block actually messed up the hit confirm. Because for me personally, when someone flawless block me, the sound actually mess up my hit confirm sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. It throws off my hit confirms as well.
This is an exhibition. Dragon Death. No money on the line, just playing and showcasing the some Asian players. Nice, counter hit.
Lovely whiff punish. Spends
That's
2 bars
46%.
once again. 46% from nowhere.
trying to catch-
This time blocks it. Doesn't have that second bar though. It could prove crucial once again. Spending 2 bars on the combo. Is it really worth it, Misery? Mr. K still in this round. It could potentially steal it, but no. Word Salad stays strong. Backs off a little bit. Gets that 3-4 projectile conversion. Takes the round.
1-1 from Mr. K and Word Salad.
So we've got a bit of a set on our hands here.
Yeah.
Going to 1-1.
Guns and bruises. Toasty. Car on ship.
Is Rambo good at all? I don't think Rambo is a good character in Dragon Death.
Considered the worst, probably is the worst.
Yeah, probably is the worst character.
There are a few Rambo players out there. There's one in particular called Rothor. Plays
Yeah.
on
I was
yes, well,
watching
he's
him
got
play
very
in
good
the
Rambo.
Coliseum, and then it was so hype.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays in Rips arenas a lot of the time as well. Always playing Rambo. Very good player.
Yeah.
But I feel like for a lot of Rambo players, it often comes down to people not knowing the matchup, and you rely on that quite a lot. Ultimately, the character just doesn't have too many options in a lot of matchups. Okay, speaking of which, has
Oh, nice whip punish on the
an early
2-1.
life feature.
Oh, try to wake up teleport.
Ends up paying off the second part of the teleport, catching Word Salads. There is like a small amount of frames where if you block the first part of Scorpion's teleport, you can wait and see if the amplify comes out and still punish it if it doesn't. Can be tricky though. In the moment, you're just so wanting to punish the Scorpion. Flawless block there on the spear, removing the block stun, allows you to get in even more. Mr. K, yeah, just using this down 4 a lot here, just keeping Word Salad
Nice
at a
plus
certain range.
block on the plus frame. But committing to the charge and get punished for it.
So unfortunate for Word Salad. Had a brilliant read there, but the breakaway just saying no to it. Mr. K managing to switch, shift the momentum. But that spear though was very risky. Gets punished for it. 2 bars being spent once again. Drops the combo though. He's stuck in the corner now, Misery. However, this is spawn, so we do know what he can do from the
Okay,
corner.
we see Mr. K backing out from the corner. Don't want to get KB by throw KB.
Super smart stuff there from Mr. K. He knows he can win the game in this neutral space. You know, when Spawn has a life deficit like this, so difficult for him to get
Oh,
any
that's
purchase.
it. Try to catch something with the teleport, but not getting it.
And we saw there, that time he reacted to the teleport correctly, right? He blocked the initial part of Scorpion's teleport and waited, didn't see the amplifier come out, and still got the standing 1 punish all the same. Perhaps didn't need to commit to Fatal Blow there, could have maybe taken it with 1-1 back to KB. I don't think he's used it in this particular game.
Yeah.
But takes the round either way, that's the most important thing. Into the final round.
Oh, that's a KB for Mr. K.
It is, catches him with the spear at full screen, keeps it nice and unbreakable.
Oh, try to catch Mr. K with the back 1, committing to the string, but not getting it. Jack, I don't play MKX that much.
Cheeky little shimmy there with the back three. Continues his pressure, catches him with a forward 4 low. Spends both bars here, gets him with the restand on standing 4. And then
Oh,
backs up again
actually,
here.
now he's using the soul forfeit.
Oh, forfeit though, yeah. Final round. This could be unbelievably. Spawn can take this with one throw.
Oh, nice reaction on the. Actually, I didn't know you can do that. Like,
That is
you can
amazing
teleport through
matchup
that.
knowledge. I believe it's range dependent, right? So if Scorpion's closer to spawn there as he does that string into amplified projectile, I think if you're too close to spawn, the teleport doesn't come out in time. It's too slow. But at that range, at the max range of 3-4, the distance that the second projectile has to make up is the perfect time for Scorpion to teleport through. Incredible matchup knowledge being shown from Mr. K there. We're only 3 games in. It's 2-1 to Mr. K Misery, and it's looking really good so far.
Bleeding Man Festival. Round 1. Fight.
No change in variation here. I feel like both of these players are pretty comfortable playing both of these characters. They're both very good
Mr.
characters
Head
in their own
confirmed
right.
on the forward floor.
Yeah, Word Salad actually flawless blocking the teleport there, which means the Amplify can't come out.
Nice conversion on the hook.
There. Seemed like a bit of a scrambly situation, but still manages to get the flawless block. Again drops that combo though, that's twice he's gone for that same conversion and it's dropped. Mr. K hasn't made him pay for it yet. He's going to be wary though next time.
West out with the punish, but no confirm. Oh, that's a mix-up. That's dirty.
That's cheeky.
That's a mix,
That's
yeah.
cheeky knowledge
That's
with
a
the
mix-up.
interactable. The double
Because
overhead will
the
end up
second
taking
hit
it.
of the string is actually an overhead, so the interactable is a
Yeah.
low. So if you guys,
I feel like as well the gap between the low and the overhead is quite slow, similar to the interactable. So it seems like quite a fully fledged 50-50 there. The timing seems to work out perfectly, just by coincidence. And immediately, Mr. K keeping up this pressure here. He's got a 70% life lead nearly. Word Salad's trying to find a hit here. He does with the 3-4. No breakaway being used by Mr. K. Word Salad's going for a simpler conversion with the standing 2 Phantasm. In case there was a breakaway late there. Mr. K though, he's not been wavered by this. The backdash into the 3-4 though.
but dropping the combo is worse out, and actually grabbing him. It's unfortunate that he dropped the combo, which is crucial
A
to.
crucial drop.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like in that moment, it potentially could have just been a drop, right? A lack of concentration. But I think, I could be wrong, but it felt as though he was second guessing himself on whether Mr. K had breakaway and went for a bit of an odd conversion, right?
Alright, that might be true. That might be.
Because previously, when he's had that conversion and Mr. K's had breakaway, he's just gone for the standing 2 restand, right?
Yeah.
Because at that height, if you go for that and they break away, you can't be punished.
Yeah.
And I think at that moment, he went for the standing 2, thought about doing the restand, saw that the breakaway wasn't there a little bit too late, and then tried to change his conversion at the end there. Unfortunately, it ends up dropping. Of course, he could have just dropped the combo. I may be reading too much into that,
But if Spawn commits to full combo and then you actually have breakaway, Spawn is actually pretty punishable. Whether it's the restand or the charge, they're both punishable. So
it's ultimately like the biggest downfall of Spawn, right? He does so much damage. He has great space control with his buttons, but when he does hit you for that first time and you have breakaway, he's got a lot to think about. He's one of the characters that really suffers from breakaway quite a lot. He just have a really good armor break, of course, but unfortunately it clashes with his launcher, so you don't see it very often. Mr. K just playing this slow pokey game, playing in the neutral here with his down 4, slowly whittling word salads down. Wait,
Nice
standing
punish.
one.
Seeing
Trade.
what's that with the button and go for a teleport.
Yeah, that's such a good time to use it as well, right? That little scramble where the standing one traded with the meaty. You know that your opponent is going to try and capitalize off the trade, but teleport trumps all there. However, word salads gets another 46% combo.
Nice punish on the free fall projectile.
Yeah, once again, showing great matchup knowledge. Gets a back throw here. Escape failed for word salads. If then Mr. K can take this round here, he's looking really good in the second. The back two will take it. Just catches word salads. Perhaps walking back there.
Round
Oh, it's
2.
3-1. I think it's 3-1, right? I forgot to change this.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
That was
Stutter
so
and
weird.
myself is commentating, Mendel.
Very strange interaction there with where back 1-3 didn't also correct. On the
Nice
right
punish
side.
on the back three with.
Yeah. Forced the breakaway out here. Gets that down 2, but no conversion though. Gets another clean hit though in this corner and the restand.
Yes, that is really
33%.
good, Subby.
Okay.
Spend the KB on the
Spends the
throw.
KB, yeah. Believes he can make a comeback here in this round. Gets another throw. That's a
One
great
hit
option
into
to go
fatal flow
for.
is gonna be it.
Just like that, Misery. 2 throws and he was like even life. And the third one will put him in the life lead. Just like that. The explosive damage in this game is something to behold. That particular spear was a little bit too close, but he gets away with it. Word Salad's not ready for the punish.
Oh, that's it.
Gets the 3-4.
Getting hit by the free fall. Spot.
Will take that round. Throw KB used up.
Final round.
Doesn't end up
Fight.
paying off for Mr. K though. Just like that, we're a round apiece.
Or committing to the back one string.
In.
Maybe thinking Mr. K is gonna press after 1-1-2. And Mr. K using the back one to catch the backdash of spawn after the sweep. Have a huge
Really
live
nice
lead
stuff
here.
from Mr. K.
Just gonna play his flow, I
Capitalized
believe.
so much off of that unsafe committal. Gets a
I think
clean
that's it.
conversion here. Defends both bars. What a brutality! I love that end to any game.
Yeah, I think that's a secret brutality to this too, right? You can actually take off the head of your opponent, but I don't know how to do it.
Yes, I think so.
I forgot how to do it. It's 4-1 to Mr. K.
Scorpion.
Yeah, really good showing so far from Mr. K. Scorpion looking really nice. Nothing to take away from Word Salads though. Word Salad Spawn equally is looking very good here, but it just Mr. K with that excellent matchup knowledge. And I do think that Scorpion is a character that Spawn could, on paper struggle against a little bit. He has the perfect options to navigate around all of Spawn's pressure tools. So of
Whereas
course,
that's
Spawn
actually-
being Spawn, he's never really counted out with the amount of damage he can deal.
We're start thinking about switching characters. I do know Westside plays a lot of different characters, so I would
Yeah.
not be surprised if he's switched characters here.
Could potentially be seeing a Liu Kang. Liu Kang, a very strong character. I imagine just pretty well against Scorpion.
Death clock.
Or at least 5-5s it.
Yeah.
And he is going to go with the Liu Kang here.
Just a standard variation with the buff, command grab, and the low fireball.
Yeah.
I feel like this like most Liu Kang player takes this variation,
Round one.
or the one with the energy parry against certain characters, like Cetrion.
Yeah, it can be really good with negating boulders, right?
Yeah. Nice boss block, showing the knowledge.
Yeah, already showing to word salads that Mr. K is aware of Liu Kang's tools. That back 3-4 does have a flawless block gap.
Nice whiff
Ooh.
punish.
Clean with punish. Yeah, baits him out with that max range down 4, saying, "Come on, counter poke me."
The Netherrealm beckons. Round 2. Fight!
Looks like Word Salad is struggling to adjust here in this first game. Obviously, switching to a new character, it can feel a bit odd at first. Gets that air conversion. I like what Mr. K did there. Just ends the combo in the forward 3-4 raw. Doesn't try and go for any special move with that air conversion. Nice awareness in the moment there. Of course, you commit to a spear or something there, you can be easily punished by Liu Kang. Seeing Mr. K just ducking in the neutral there, expecting some sort of flying kicks to come out. Tries to go for that shimmy with the back 3-4 again. No flawless block this time though. Gets away with it. And a slight delay into the back one. No hit confirm though. Definitely seeing word salads.
Nice call on the
Luke.
teleport cancel. Calling on Mr. K trying to teleport out of the corner. And catching
Really,
him
really
with
nice there, yeah.
Round.
Standing one.
Locks in the bicycle kick KB as well. Has that ready for this final round.
Yeah, it's all Liu Kang always has his KB in the final round, right?
Always, yeah. It's so easy to complete. Wonderful forward spot there. Drawing the hit stun of the down one.
Actually, Mr. K didn't have the bar to cancel. I think that's a mistake by Mr. K.
Very easily done. You forget almost immediately that you've used breakaway, and then commit to some of your cancel pressure. I do it all the time with Raiden. Oh, missed anti-air there. Goes for that standing one a little bit too early. Word Salad gets a clean jump in, gets this amplified throw as well. And the down 2, the Hail Mary from downtown. Managed to create some space, but then, yeah, just mistimes that meaty, commits to that throw. Perhaps expecting a wake-up roll. But great stuff from Word Salads there, you know, he had that life lead, didn't need to commit to anything. He can afford to take another throw there, right? Doesn't need to commit to an unsafe, or not an unsafe necessarily, but a risky wake-up with like up 3 or roll. Just delays wake-up. Ends up paying off for him. Word Salad's getting another game on the board here.
It's 2-4 right now. Mr. K getting the lead.
Okay, going straight back to the Scorpion.
Kang.
Yeah, definitely no need to switch on first glance of that last game. Although the Liu Kang pick seems to have helped Word Salads quite a lot here. Mr. K certainly could have taken that game.
Round 1. Fight.
Immediately
The
here.
back three is actually
Starting
so
off
hard
good.
to block.
Yeah, the risk reward of trying to block that overhead versus taking the low.
Yeah.
It's before you know it though, you know you've taken 3 overheads.
Nice reading the grab and down to, but dropping the combo is
Drops the
Word
combo.
Salad.
Yeah, it doesn't even force the breakaway out either, so a wasted opportunity there with the down 2 KB. Mr. K will be more than happy to see that.
Oh, I think he's trying to punish the whip button from Word Salad, but it was too late. But the tap was good.
Also some sort of jump there, perhaps expecting a reversal throw from Word Salad.
Ooh, but a raw flying kick from...
You see, Mr. K was waiting for it. He was ducking for a moment, but...
Ooh, but that's it. 1, 2 frames to take the blow.
It should be enough. More than enough, in fact. This final hit.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright. Down 2 KB and Fatal Blow used,
Yeah.
but the round secured for Word Salad.
But Liu Kang still have 4 KB and the bicycle KB, kick KB, so there's still a
Plenty
lot
of
of
damage
damage.
available.
Ducking
The
grab.
Microduck OS once again on the wake up there.
Oh, trying to whiff punish the back 1 string, but I think it was too late.
Risky jumping attempt there. Just that empty jump
Oh,
trying
still
to get away with
ducking.
some
Word
buttons.
Salad is still ducking all that.
Gets caught ducking once again though. Doesn't take too much damage from the 1-1-2.
1 hit from both of this guy's gonna be it.
Meaty Sweet. Super nice option there from Mr. K. Covers all bases.
Nice reaction
Oh,
on the fireball.
Beautiful stuff. That was such a brilliant end to that round from Mr. K. The sweep on Wake Up is actually such an amazing option because it will low profile Liu Kang's up 3, because Liu Kang's up 3 is not the greatest, it's hit quite high. It would have low profiled up 2. It completely negates Wake Up buttons, right? It would have gone completely underneath it. Such an amazing option in the moment there from Mr. K. Great matchup knowledge.
But it's Liu Kang final round. He still have 2 KBs. So,
It's definitely not over. Mr. K with a life lead here, but
well, trying to react to the fireball, but it was a little bit too late.
triple poke there from Mr. K, just sort of aggravating Word Salad. Again, double down 4. Something that Word Salad has got to try and navigate a little bit better here.
But the hit confirmed from the 4-3. I think this is it.
Brilliant single hit confirmed. Breakaway was used. Word Salad tried to force the initiative there. Didn't want to take any more of this pressure. But the meaty came through. Mr. K was ready for it. Finishes off the round. 5-2 now for Mr. K.
It's such a
He's
good
adapted
set.
well to the Liu Kang change.
Yeah, but this is such a good set to watch.
Get over here.
I think we're solid. Liu Kang is doing a really good job. I don't think he has to change character here.
He is thinking about it though. Hovers
Yeah.
over the Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Westside does have a lot of character of his sleeves, so maybe a surprise pick will work.
Snowman.
Actually, switching to Sub-Zero.
Interesting.
Nice.
Hoping to brute force his way through the matchup here with the 50-50s of Sub-Zero. Ice Ball doesn't really come into play much here.
Yeah.
He's got the Rising Ice, interestingly enough, so he hasn't got the Creeping Ice to keep himself safe off of overhead.
So he's
Playing a very
committing.
unsafe
Yeah,
but damage
committing to
heavy
all the
version of Sub-Zero
50-50s.
here. Immediately we're seeing Sub-Zero's down 4 used a lot here. Perhaps that's what he's thinking here.
Yeah,
Sub-Zero's
yeah.
down 4 is good enough to compete with Scorpions.
Exactly what I was trying to say. Maybe he's trying to compete with Scorpion down 4 because I do know after Scorpion down 4, I think Sub-Zero down 4 can actually reach him. So
Wonderful whiff there with the back 2.
Feel my pain.
floss block but no up tier from Word Salad. I don't know whether slide can punish a teleport cancel. Maybe a slide can actually punish it if you read a teleport cancel.
Potentially. I feel like that would be... Teleport cancel does recover quite quickly, so... No
Nice
breakaway available from
conversion.
Mr. K here though. He spent all of his bar on teleport cancels. Breakaway used again here from Word Salad. Thinks he can mount some sort of a comeback here in this first round, but
I feel like
ultimately it
Word
ends up being
Salad hasn't
wasted.
been able to get his 50-50 going. Like in this,
No.
in this match.
Yeah, Mr. K has been very sort of
Aggressive.
very squirrely. Yeah, just gotten out of the way of any attempt at a 50-50. And he's kind of just sort of
There you
dominating
go,
the
the
neutral
first
here.
forward tier in this match.
Yeah, Word Salad says, F your neutral. I'm just gonna hit you with a forward tier. 2-1 stagger here. Continues it a little bit more. Word
the
Salad
sixth frame
finds
down
the
one.
opening though. Yeah. Short and stubby, but 6 frames all the same. Manages to get out of
Ooh,
pressure.
catching him with the spear.
I like 28%. Unbreakable. Has to hold all of it. The slide in the neutral catches Mr. K off guard once again. Adds another tick to that slide KB. Of course, you have to land 3 amplified slides.
I think he
to
can
actually
slide
get that.
punish it, right? And then doing the raw slide again, but catching Mr. K off guard.
The slide evades
Oh, trying.
the amplified teleport. Goes your helmet. I don't mind that there, right? You have another round to play with. If you
Yeah.
land the amplified teleport, it's, well, Word Salad has breakaway, but it's nearly the game. You put yourself in a winning situation. But you know, it doesn't pay off, and he still has this round to play with now. That was such a
Ducking the
crucial
throw
down
again.
one there.
He's micro ducking, like, OSing all the throws. Spanning the
Commits to
KB,
spear
the
there.
final
Yeah, no
round.
breakaway. Don't know if I agree with that decision to not use breakaway there.
Oh, I
Unfortunately,
think Mr. K thinks that's a punish and commit to the teleport. Or commit to the 50-50, but it's not working out.
50-50. Yeah, just you didn't have to do that there either, right? The low can be confirmed. Just commits to it though. Unfortunate there from Word Salad. It seemed as though he had the momentum with getting the corner positioning, but
Yeah.
just makes that mistake in the end. Mr. K now going up 6-2. If I'm led to believe. Yeah, an interesting moment in that particular game. There were 2 KBs used in quick succession by Mr. K at the end. They were both damage over time KBs. And the second one, when you activate a crushing blow, it removes all the dot
Yeah.
that's currently being applied. So it doesn't quite get the full usage of that first KB, but you know, nets a lot of damage all the same. That was a little bit of an interesting interaction.
We're sticking to the Sub-Zero pick.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I mean, he brought it down to the wire, right? There's no reason necessarily that the Sub-Zero was not working out.
Trying to react to the top up, but was a little bit too late with a down 1.
Cross under. Super nice from Mr. K to evade the jump in. Not something you see a lot. It's often reserved for high level players, and we're seeing it here. Lovely conversion of the Sim Blade. 35%. A Sim Blade just netting an extra little bit of damage on every B&B. You can see why Mr. K prefers to use it here. Backing off, and then surprise.
Sack, we don't have a bracket. It's just free exhibition matches. Lovely flawless block from this side.
Really nice flawless block. I don't even know what he flawless blocked there. It seemed like it was a standing one. delays the forward 3, tries to catch word salad pressing a button
I'm
where he
not
doesn't
playing
bite, and then a throw set.
Oh, but I have never seen that. I didn't know Sub-Zero up to actually whiff on Scorpion for free.
That was super interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that was like a stand block versus crouch block interaction there.
Oh, that's so
So
tragic.
nice to Mr. K.
Yeah. Blocking.
I mean,
block up to.
You got to feel for word salads, right? Because you know, to flawless block jump in, it's not too easy, right? There was great execution in the moment, but Mr. K again with excellent awareness. He knows that word salads has been going for a lot of flawless blocks in that situation. Reed's going to do it again. Speaking of which, that up to whiffing for the second time now. Word salad's got to start rethinking his defense there. Mr. K, yeah, so ready in every situation. Blocks the flawless block attempt. He's only able to do that as well because he did a jumping punch over a jumping kick. Jumping kick would have been punished outright in that last round. So many of these little down 4s, down 3s, sweeps, all this damage adding up. He's almost built, I mean, he has got 50% awesome hope.
This is gonna be a hard comeback. But it's Sub-Zero, anything is possible. Oh, but the chip damage is gonna kill it anyway. There's no way he can come back from that.
Had to pull the block it in the neutral, but it's so hard to do that, right? You just have to kind of guesswork it. 7-2 now.
Mrs. Foxhound, usually I do it for Asia for now, but I will try to do it for other regions too. So you can message me on my Twitter if you want to talk about it. It's 7-2 for Mr. K.
Scorpion.
Wait, why is it not working?
Of course.
I have my Twitter here, so you can message me on Twitter.
Russian speakeasy.
Streamlabs doing Streamlabs things.
Yeah.
Not letting the alerts work. In fact, I think it's Stream Elements. Sometimes that just doesn't work with commands.
Alright, Silent is switching to Johnny Cage.
Fight!
Yeah, interesting pick here. Again, you know, Johnny Cage, great character. See how this particular matchup will fare here. I believe it's a 5-5. I don't see any intrinsic
blazing the
for one
flawless
character
block from
to the
Mr.
other.
K.
Drops the combo though. Again, it's similar to where when he picked Liu Kang. We're seeing a little bit of a honeymoon period where he's trying to acclimatise to the character he's picked. Gets the conversion this time though, 28%. But no reversal available. He's already spent both hard. Again, despite the drop combos here, Word Salad's having a really strong round.
Just doing
Double down
downward
one.
rising star, and that's
Will
it.
take, yeah. Risky option. Mr. K was there with the forward 3, but the double down 1 was fast enough.
Nice punish from the back two from Mr. K. Ducking, OSing the grab again. Westside is doing a really good job OSing all the grabs.
I know the drop combo though. Surely he's going to start getting punished for these drop combos. Can't afford to do it against a person like Mr. K.
Oh my god! I feel like you have to stand block to up to Scorpion for a free fall. Because I main Cassie, right? Cassie have to stand block to up to it. If I'm duck blocking, I cannot up to it. Maybe it's the same for some these characters.
Potentially. Either way, you've got a feel for Word Salad, right? He's had the flawless block read like so many times. Still getting punished for it.
And we also seeing
got to make the adaptation.
We're start doing a lot of down one nut punch at the end, but I feel him because he has a like huge life deficit, right? So it's okay to do risky stuff like that. I feel like.
Yeah, you've got to do something right to try and
Yeah.
catch your opponent off guard and mount a combat. Lovely air conversion here, despite
When you're down on
Right,
life for
yeah.
that much, you have to try some risky stuff to get the life, like close the life lead.
yeah, exactly.
Nice punish.
Super nice, yeah. All Scorpion needs to do is keep jumping back in that position.
Yeah.
He has a reactionary punish constantly while he's in the air, so
Mr. K up.
In-
8-2.
really tough in that position. As Johnny, I feel like you've just got to slowly walk into the corner and then try and make a read on his teleport cancel. Either way, it's an incredibly tough position to try and mount a comeback from as Johnny Cage. As you say, 8-2 now. Mr. K seems to be taking or running away with it here.
Sting.
Is Versa gonna switch characters again?
Wouldn't surprise me. I feel like of the characters he's played, his Johnny Cage outing was potentially the weakest.
Yeah.
Get over here.
You know, I
Oh,
don't
we see
necessarily
the Scorpion
think.
mirror.
Ooh.
Ooh. This
We
time
were,
The
we had the
hourglass.
potential of seeing this. Both players playing a lot of Scorpion. Obviously, Mr. K being Scorpion main, but we are now going to see it in the flesh and a mirror of variations as well. Both
Yeah.
players using Simblade and the Hellport cancel.
I do know Worst Salad actually
Round one.
tried to
Fight.
play a lot more Scorpion after the Coliseum with his matchup against Mr. K. After that, Worst Salad actually put a lot of time into Scorpion. So maybe this.
And we may see an improvement here,
Yeah.
perhaps. I mean, already Word Salad has forced the breakaway off of Mr. K, getting that early hit.
Both players
lot
are
of-
so patient here.
Antia with the back three, that jump kick whipping, and a clean whiff punish again. One thing I have to say, you know, Word Salad has had the whiff punishes throughout this set so far
Yeah.
with the different characters he's played. Showing it again here with Scorpion. So that standing one, jailing on the plus frames of the up three on hit.
So patient, both players.
Yeah, super patient. Such an interesting dynamic, this particular mirror. Both characters, oh sorry, I mean, you know, both playing the same character, being able to punish each other at a
Oh
moment's
my
notice.
god, both of them
Gets the
go!
punish. Doesn't kill him. Could have finished him off with the fatal blow. Oh, so close.
Oh my
the
God.
throw will take it.
That
Oh
was so
my
close.
goodness.
I think Westside dropped the air-to-air conversion and then Mr. K tried to punish it, but dropped the fatal blow confirmed.
And then in that scramble at the end, fair play to Mr. K for not pressing a button. He had the defensive bar, was able to withhold the chip attempt, and then going for the throw, the option you least expect in that moment with such little life.
Nice back to hit confirmed.
Another single hit confirmed from Mr. K. He's not dropped any of them so far, at least on hit. I don't agree with not using the breakaway though from Word Salad. He's lost all of his life. The wake up roll he was saving his defensive bar for doesn't
Dropping
end
the
up doing
NGP.
anything for him. Huge comeback needs to be made here now.
Oh, empty jump
The
down
empty
two.
jump down
We see it from
two.
the last set. He's trying
Yeah,
to
he's
bait out the
taking a few-
floss bug.
Taking a few tips from Captain Fluffles.
Yeah, they're both from Singapore, so they do play a lot.
Could be a signature Singapore down two. The empty jump manages to whiff punish there. I don't know what exactly Mr. K went for. Just like this though, Mr. K slowed the game right down, but Word Salad's mounting a comeback now. One hit will take it. Fighting for a very crucial game here. Mr. K takes this. He goes 9 games up in the set.
Ooh, but down one.
He
would
is
take
going
it.
to, yeah. That slight scramble there at the end. Both players trying to sort of force their turn. Mr. K coming out on top with the down one.
But I feel like Westside's actually playing really well with this mirror. They're both really patient too.
Yeah, super well.
Yeah.
You can see, you know, beforehand you told me like Word Salads primarily plays Spawn and Scorpion, and I think
Yeah.
we've seen so far like the best showing from those two characters.
Yeah.
I think, you know, this exhibition has really proved that those are his two sort of main go-tos, right?
Sting.
9-2 up now for Mr. K. Word Salad has a big decision to make here. He's got one character left to lock into.
I will either pick Spawn or Scorpion if I were with Salad, but
Scorpion.
he's
I'll bring
thinking
over
about
Scorpion. Same variation he's already played, and he is going to commit to that same variation.
it. He's
Locked
going to
into the
save
mirror
that.
now.
Ahoy there, matey. Round one. Fight!
Let's see here. Can Word Salads make the adjustment, make the comeback?
Or too far away for the first hit of back to hit. Nice air
It's a great
air.
shot for him. Yeah, great air to air again though. Two incredibly good reactions to start off this game. If he is going to make this comeback, these are the kinds of moments he needs to have. Of course, the comeback's hard enough as it is. When you're playing against Mr. K, an expert in the character you're playing, makes it even harder. Attempted trip guard attempt. Doesn't end up paying off for Mr. K though. And Word Salad slowing the game right down, has this big life lead.
Missed the
Just
punish
breakaway
on the
though.
top part.
No flawless block there on the forward 4-2 string. Of course, has no defensive bar to get any reversal, so it's probably the wisest choice there. Commits to an amplified teleport, thinks, and some sort of misconfirm there. 2 bars spent from Mr. K.
Oh, that's a mix-up too, but I feel like this mix-up, compared to the Baraka stage mix-up, this one is much slower and it's easier to react to.
Yeah. Although, the slowest part of the mix-up, right, is the interactable, so even then you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
You're just going to default to the low. Mr. K
Nice
taking
punish.
that first round. He is on match point now. Clean confirmed though from Word Salad. Spends both bars here. Ends on the knockdown with the spear. No trip guard on the whiff jumping from Mr. K.
Nice punish on the... Try to air to really jump in, I believe.
Yeah, goes to that really early jump kick. Ends up getting anti-aired by back 2. Single hit confirms it all the same. Mr. K now with the corner positioning. He's looking really good here. And the wake up jump. Doesn't get punished for it. Resets to neutral here.
Oh, but... Oh, missed
Again
the
on the whip,
punish.
but no punish.
No punish on the back too.
And the air to air forces the breakaway.
Nice.
Oh, what a whiff
on the back
punish.
frame. Mr. K whiffing the back
Such
frame.
an intense situation there. Mr. K getting that instant air to air, reads the jump on his wake up, forces the breakaway out of Word Salads. And again, another uncharacteristic whiff on the back 2. Word Salad's ready for the 1-1 fatal blow punish. Puts it around a piece here and gets an early life lead in this final round.
Word Salad's
Mr. K
actually-
opting.
Ducking a lot of grabs in this set.
Yeah, that's been one thing that he's been very sure on, and he's made the right read a number of times.
Oh, missed
of
the
the
head
few
confirm on
things-
back 4-3.
And the wake up 1-1, such a risky maneuver after the breakaway. You've got no defensive bar if this goes wrong, but it ends up paying off. A risky move that could end up being crucial in Mr. K taking this. And a punish there on the spear. This time he was ready. And uses the crushing blow here. Nets himself another 10% on top of the 30 he's already made. It's looking really good for Word Salad here. He has the breakaway available as well if Mr. K is going to get a hit here. Tempted trip guard,
No punish
doesn't
on
hit.
the grab.
A trade there, a crucial trade. One hit can take it though. Fatal blow available for Mr. K.
Oh,
The flawless block miss.
whiffs again. I feel like you really have to stand block to flawless block up to that. Oh, doing down four spear.
Something so unsafe there.
Oh, but Mr. K dropping the fatal blow. Oh my, what a scramble. I think Mr. K trying to do a fatal blow after the crushing blow, but he drops it.
Incredible stuff there. One thing to note, I'm not sure, but is the fatal blow guaranteed off of that KB?
Yeah, I think it's
'Cause
guaranteed on larger hitbox character like Scorpion.
Right.
Male character.
And
I think it's-
Scorpion is one of those, right? If
Yeah.
against someone like Cassie can still break out of that and not
Yeah.
get hit.
Yeah, I think
Got
it's
you.
guaranteed after male characters, except Johnny, I believe. But yeah, except Johnny. I'm not
Super
too sure.
close game there.
Kronika's timepiece.
Wow. It's such a high level set. I mean, an incredible round. This is only the first one in Word Salad's comeback as well.
Yeah.
He's still going to make up 7 more games here. 9-3
Is he gonna
currently.
make it? If he make this comeback, it's gonna be legendary. I'm telling you.
It'd be incredible. Flawless block. See there now. Again, Mr. K has had all of the matchup knowledge, and of course, he's going to have the matchup knowledge for his own character there. I think what you noticed, it wasn't necessarily a stand or crouch block thing, but it was a delay. He delayed the up two. So that Scorpion, the recovering Scorpion from blocking the move, had time for his hitbox to move forward again. Incredible character.
Nice
once
punish
again.
on the whiff down four.
Breakaway not being used here from Word Salad. He doesn't believe that he can make a comeback in this round. He's saving it for a rainy day, which may come very soon, Misery. Mr. K not being phased at all by that last game.
A nice hit confirm on the back here.
Recognises that back to his block there. Cancels it accordingly. He's slowly but surely whittling down Word Salad here.
Again.
5 for 5 on the whiff up twos on that flawless block. He just hasn't been able to make the adjustment to his muscle memory. Another back three. I don't think a single combo has been had in this round, Misery. And Mr. K has just been dominating the neutral. That back two, single hit confirm will take it. With the brutality to finish.
What a set.
Amazing
That was
set.
amazing.
The best, like, it wasn't the closest set. Although, like, no discredit to Word Salad, I think he played incredibly well. And you know, a lot of those games, you know, scoreline aside, could have really gone either way.
Exactly.
But just the level of play being shown in that final set was incredible. Really great showing.
Yeah, it was really great. Yo, today is amazing. Thank you so much for commentating with me, iiiStutter, and thank you
Of
so
course.
much. And thank you so
It's
much
been-
for playing all the players. Incredible work. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to do this every week. So if you guys are interested, not next week, but after today's exhibition, there's gonna be an exhibition for Pakistani players, and then Falcon will be commentating with me, because
Brilliant.
yeah, because I know Falcon is Pakistani himself, so when I try to find players from Pakistan to play on exhibition, I ask him to commentate with me, and it's gonna be amazing. And thank you so much for all the players, and thank you so much, iiiStutter, for commentating with me. It's amazing. It's my first time doing it, but it's really, really fun.
Hey, it's gone super well, man. And you know, hats off to you for doing this. I think what you're doing is amazing. Like giving these underappreciated scenes a spotlight. You know, a place to really show off. And I know I certainly haven't been disappointed. The level of play today has been really good. I'm super impressed with all of the East Asian players being shown today.
Yeah, so I would be like, I'll keep doing this, and if you are in Asia or you just want to play on exhibition, feel free to contact me on Twitter or like Instagram or anything like Twitch. Feel free to contact me if you want to play. And amazing plays from all the players, and thank you so much for playing. Yeah.
Your Discord as well, right? Don't forget to plug that.
Yeah, yeah.
New,
Feel free to,
newly created.
yeah, I just created Discord server, so if you guys want to like chat with me, like join exhibition and everything, feel free to join the Discord. Yeah, and thank you so much again. Like, thank you so much again. Like, I feel like I said this a lot. Like, thank you so much, but really, like, really, it has been amazing. And then like I saw a lot of retweets from the Japanese players. I feel like Japan has like a really cool like MK scene. And do you know the game is actually banned? They cannot buy the game from the store. But
Yes.
a lot, actually a lot of there are a lot of great Japanese players that I've played with, and then I will try to get them on the exhibition again, and then maybe I'll try to get Sa, Mr. K, and then all the players from today. Like, I'll try to get them to play again. But yeah, it has been amazing, and then yeah, thank you so much. And then who should I host? I think I'll host someone right now. Oh, Falcon is streaming. I will host him, and then I'll host Falcon. Amazing guy. If you don't know. Amazing.
Falcon is an amazing guy.
Yeah, and then he did amazing on the evil commentary. Like, is it yesterday? I believe
It was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
it was
good, super
amazing.
good.
Yeah. So go give him a follow if you haven't, and then like thank you again for playing, joining, and everything. And then I'm gonna host him. Bye guys. See you tomorrow. I'll stream Kombat League set tomorrow, so feel free to join it. Bye.